only conclusion can be that it was a Sith Lord.
There's something about this boy.
He can see things before they happen.
These visions you have. Careful you must be.
The Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace for the dark times.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Something terrible has happened.
I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire.
Skywalker.
You will be tempted by the dark side.
I am your father.
The belonging you seek. It is ahead.
Well, hello there. Welcome back to another RSG Saturday night. I'm one of your hosts of the RSG crew, Reality Gamers coming at you. I'm Ranger J 1999, and welcome to the show. And let's introduce everybody. We got an awesome cast of crew. I'm a guest, and everybody's just hanging out. I'm already drinking. I'm drinking whiskey and Coke and just having a good old time. But joining me always on this epic adventure is, of course, my homie from the RSG crew, the lightsaber builder extraordinaire himself, Mr. Loki. Loki, you ready for tonight's fun?
Always ready, my man. Yeah, we had a good show this morning and looking to carry it on to this one.
Astronomical ton of questions again. Jedi Academy just getting bigger and bigger, which we'd like to see. So shout out to everybody into the chat. We'll do, if you would like a shout out, go ahead and put out shout out right now. We'll do like we normally do. And of course, Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman, is here. He will scoop all that up and we'll do a shout out here in a second. Dr. Finn, anything you'd like to add?
We're going to lose this whole stream to copyright because of that.
No, we're not. We've used it before and didn't get copyright. That's why I played it. I checked.
Goodbye Saturday night stream.
Oh, yeah, right. It won't happen.
So those of you that are here live, enjoy it. You won't be able to see it again.
That's not true. Oh, Lord. So, and that giggle you heard, of course, is the beardless one, Grande Patron. We got him out of prison for you guys. He is on the run.
Right.
He's in some hotel off the highway and or truck stop, wherever we can get him stopped. Grande, what's going on?
I'm doing great, man. Just excited to be here, and we'll chat it up and see what happens.
That's right. And then we got some of our VIPs and special guests joining us. We got our boy Grim.
What's up, guys?
And Grim is drinking with me tonight. We also have Sanely Red back with us. Sanely, what's going on, buddy?
Not too much. Just college and shit.
Yeah, I understand that. Jesus, 7 more classes, man. It seems like forever. And then also joined us for the first time. I'm so happy. I'm so happy she's here. Ouchie Dumpling's here with us. Yay!
Hello.
Well,
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
The lovely Ouchie is making her first guest appearance on the RSG Saturday Night Show. Ouchie, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm glad to be here. I really just came on because last week I mispronounced my guild name.
Oh, who did?
She's like, that's it. No soup for you, and I have to come on to fix that.
That's really all why I came.
Oh, I thought
so it's pronounced gist, and with that, I'll go.
No, stay. No, come on.
I'm kidding. No,
Glad to have
I'm happy to be here.
And then the other lovely lady joining us, of course, Tits McVenom. Tits, are you there?
I'm here.
Yay!
What's up, guys?
I think tonight we'll have a reading lesson with Tits and Grande. That should be entertaining. I think we're on section 8. We had to start over, so I'm not quite sure where we stand on that. But
step 1. Yeah.
Grande Patron. I know that. That's me.
That's me. Grande Patron.
That's an easy one. As long as there's no counting, because he gets angry when there's counting.
Especially when I skip around on the counting.
I know. I know how to count. 1, 2, 5, 12. What's going on? We need to do a part 2 of that. I think that would be hilarious.
Drunken
1,
counting.
2, 7, chair.
So tonight, just get the mechanics out of the way. If you would like to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe. We got a lot of great stuff out there. We got the podcast stuff. If you want to listen to the show afterwards, you can go to the podcast section and listen to it there. We got the store with the merchandising there. If you want to support the channel that way.
You could search in iTunes now. It's
yes,
all
you
done.
can search in iTunes for, and what do they search in there, Grande, when they search for that?
Reality Skewed Gamers. It's super simple.
Just making sure.
Yep.
And then, of course, if you'd like to donate, if you donate anytime during the stream, I'm drinking, everybody's drinking, we will all drink. So that's just how it works. And you can, of course, if you don't donate $20 or more, you get VIP, which means you can come hang out with us on Saturday nights while we're doing the stream. You get your own Discord channel. You get full access to us, get to see what's going on behind the scenes, get to be a part of everything we're doing here. So that's always cool. Also, if you want to sponsor us, you can. You see those lovely icons next to people's names down there. That means they are sponsors. $4.99 a month gets you the same kind of access and supports the channel. Yeah, so I think that's all the mechanisms out of the way. Loki, I think tonight we are going to do some territory battles, right? And then I'll do the Ewok event. We'll show off the Veers team. And then we'll do some GW. And of course, if you have questions, of course, Tits is here.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we're like full force tonight, man.
I know,
this is
man.
Like,
we are on it like a blue
This
bonnet.
is like a Wednesday night staff.
I know, man.
Yeah.
And on that note, I'm going to bed.
No, you're not.
Get him. Get him, Tits.
He's not going to bed.
See?
Get him.
Hey, Ranger.
A net or something.
Girl.
Hey, Ranger.
Yeah. It's that Whopper Pants.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I didn't know
Can I
you were
get
here
something
yet.
out of the way?
Oh, Whopper Pants is here. This stream
Yeah.
is complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
May I get something out of the way before you get into everything?
Well,
That's okay?
Okay, everybody prepare yourself for laughter. Okay, what is it, Whopper?
No, it's not funny. You guys are my friends, and I just want to tell you a quick story. So the last few weeks, I've
Lord. Okay, if this, okay, I'm going to have faith in you, Whopper. Okay, share your story.
the last few weeks I've been playing shows, and one of the shows, the booker called me and said that they wouldn't have me back. And I just really wanted to know why. And apparently I said some really, really awful things. Now, I know I kind of, balance. I try and get close to the edge of what is acceptable and not. But apparently I go way overboard at times and I don't realize it. And I went back and I listened to a few of the streams and I said some horrible, awful things with you. And it's your stream. And I really wanted to apologize for that. Now, I know I shouldn't apologize for just words or not actions, but this is something that you dedicate a lot of time to and that people absolutely love. And sometimes I feel like I don't toe the line. I just kind of jump over it and completely decimate it. And so I started going to a therapist about, why I do these things. Why do I say awful things? And is it to make myself feel better? Is it to minimize somebody else, to prop myself up, whatever it is? And the prognosis, let's not even get into that. But one of the things that the therapist had me do was write a letter of apology to people who I have offended. And if it's okay, I really would like to read that letter.
Okay. Well, can I say something before then?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
I think I speak on behalf of everybody here. Nobody's been offended.
Well,
ever.
I know,
you
but
owe
this
me
is-
no apology, man.
I understand apologies don't make the other people feel better. Make yourself feel better. And I want to feel better. I want to feel good.
That's cool then.
And
I just want to make sure you understand that we're cool. I mean, anybody else feel the same way? I think I'd speak for everybody, right?
I appreciate it. And if you just give me a second, I'm gonna read it.
Sure.
So I want to apologize for the words I've used and to the people I may have offended. Jews, blacks, French women, Nazis, 9/11, Chilean miners, the elderly, people with AIDS, people with dengue fever, tasty animal flesh, cancer survivors, cancer victims, Martin Luther King Jr., victims of the Stalinist purges, ironmongers, Mexicans, the gays, transgenders, both ugly and hot, my urologist, Chaka Khan, Ronald Reagan, Captain Crunch, Count Chocula, the blind, the deaf, Stephen Hawking, the naturally effeminate British, Canadians, the elderly, Michael J. Fox, Jerry's kids, the last Jedi, Boris Dostoevsky, a Russian emigre who was self-proclaimed Boris the first king of Andorra in 1934, the Djiboutians, the Syrians, those born at sea, those born after 1983, those born before 1983, Labrador retrievers, tabby cats, ocelots, Archaeopteryxes, rocks, causing a redshift when I metaphorically push people away from me, people who use the term gadzooks, villages that have been decimated by molten lava, victims of defenestrations, square guy, and the fact that I always get a massive erection whenever I see the picture of that guy falling off one of the towers on 9/11. Now,
God.
I also want to apologize to the people I did make fun of. It's not that I don't think enough of you to make fun of you. It's just that I didn't think of anything to say about you at the time. Because I know being left out can be a lonely and empty feeling. Cartographers, Manuel Noriega, Dane Cook, Alphabet Soup, Chef Boyardee, the Irish, and their brilliant solution to the absence of one specific and apparently singular food source. Mardi Gras revelers and their desire to accumulate plastic bibelots made by slave labor from the poo end of the spice trade route. People who wore Jordache and Benetton, Z Cavaricci shirts, Marmaduke, Mario Van Peebles, Sen Young, who played Hop Sing on Bonanza, but probably could have just stuck with the name Sen Young, and of course Garrett Wang, a Chinese actor who played Ensign Harry Kim, who was a Korean. Now, I don't know how many are familiar with the historical relations between the Chinese and Koreans, but there's absolutely no doubt that the Chinese made fantastic railroads. And finally, I'd like to thank a very special person for helping me get through this very trying time. Krista McCullough. Those of you who don't know, she was on the Challenger when it got blown up. Because she was selected to get blown up in the Challenger, it kept my 5th grade drama teacher, Mr. Klein, from getting blown up. If he had been blown up, he wouldn't have cast me as the gruff but lovable rapscallion Prostate Weberly III in our school play, What's One More Finger? Or the French version, Ton grand-père sur mon visage, ton poing dans mon cul. So, thank you for not getting blown up, Mr. Klein. But looking back, you probably would have preferred that to getting ALS. Anyway, thank you guys very much for letting me do that. I feel so much better, and I won't be going to sensitivity training anymore.
Oh, I died. That was epic.
That was awesome. Oh, God.
I don't even know what to say to that.
You can say, wow, I actually believed you for the first 2 minutes that you were speaking.
I absolutely did not believe a fucking word you were saying.
Oh, come on, doll shoes.
I did not.
At the beginning, I was like, oh, wow, he's taking his meds.
No.
I wasn't sure what was happening. I knew he had something, but I wasn't sure what it was. I was going to play along with it. I was like, okay, let's see where he takes this.
The minute he said, I may have gone too far, I knew he was not serious. But there's not a far for him at all.
Oh my God!
Oh, that was awesome, Pastor.
Oh, very well done, sir. Well played.
Yeah, but why would they cast a Chinese guy to play a Korean guy?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean,
yeah,
it's kind of racist policy.
Yeah,
because it was the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, so it's going to be a great stream tonight. Oh, see what you came to, Ouchie Dumpling. Oh,
yeah. Oh, wow.
Gad,
I apologize to women. Don't get offended.
That was so Lord.
Cool. Oh, he had people in chat definitely believe in that. Oh my God, that was great. Good stuff. Good stuff, Auburn Pants. Well done, sir.
Took me 2 weeks to get all that.
I mean, seriously, I was like, damn, he went all out for this.
Not really. It took me 15 minutes.
I love that he's so polarizing.
I said that?
No, I'm saying I just love that you're so polarizing. Either people love you or they hate you. It's like the chat's filled with, oh my gosh, he's the greatest ever, or who the hell is this guy?
They haven't been listening to our stuff for very long, have they? If you haven't heard Whopper Pants from way back when, then go back and listen. Epic, funny stuff.
That's an interesting philosophical question. I think that's the same with everyone, but because you have the social contract, I kind of like this person, or I kind of like no. Either you like someone or you don't.
The social contract.
That's all.
God. Jesus. Let's relive the King's Rebellion, shall we? All right. If you have questions, put them in there. Do we have shout-outs already, Finn? Ready to go?
You want me to grab the list of names?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it's Finn. Hey, man. How you doing?
Finn's trying to be all quiet and stuff.
There was nothing to say.
I heard your dowry was like 3 goats and a head of cabbage or something.
You're pretty close there.
Yeah. That didn't get in on that saffron harvest soon enough, huh?
Oh, God. Oh.
Saffron harvest. Very funny.
All right. Let's do shout outs and then we'll get into the game parts. And if you have questions, go ahead and send them in. Tits is monitoring the chats and she will make sure to get those questions and we will get to them the best we can. So,
am I doing that now?
I thought you were.
I'm doing it? Okay.
Yeah, I thought you were. I'm sorry. Unless Grande wants to do it. Grande, would you like to do it?
No, I'll do it. I mean, I don't mind.
Okay.
As long as everyone yells at me.
She's good.
Right?
Yeah, Grande just
actually have Grande do the shout outs.
Oh, yeah, let's have Grande do the shout outs.
This is going to be epic.
Yes, it is.
Here we go.
All right. You got the shout outs and Tits, you monitoring to make sure he gets it right.
I thought we had to like copy and paste them in. Oh, here we are right here. Okay, I got them now.
Here we go. So
you ready?
Tits is monitoring. So you're in front of the class, Grande. Here we go.
Okay. Adam M, Alec, Ali Boba and the 40 Rebels. Andrew Bruce, Arturus Dark Drac Knight.
Close.
Addix Mathma, Captain Blackbeard, Danilo Papayas, Darth Hideous, Dustin Tiny Rick, not to be confused with what T Money says sometimes, Grim, Guinness Extra Stout, whoop whoop, Isaac Sexton, KP67s, nice buddy, glad you're here. Little V, Lucas Bortalu, Lunchbox X, Mario F06, Nathaniel Miller, Reality Skewed Gamers, Ray Side Piece. Oh, here we go. Rahuvi.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I totally screwed that one up. I'm sorry, buddy. Rom, Sanely Red, Swamp Donkey, Talon, glad you're here. The Tor, Thomas Willingham, Tits McVenom, Thrawn.
No, Tron.
Tackle. And what else? 73. Then Revenator. JVU 420 and Iowa. Yeah, we had this one before.
Yes,
I figured that one out. And then John Moran.
I like how he called Revenator Renovator.
I'm telling you.
Thank you, Grande. That was awesome.
You also forgot Blossom, Mittens Tuberculosis, Slappy Durag Poo Poo, Lockjaw Laredo.
Shut the fuck up, Whopper. God damn it. Jesus. Oh. Fuck, I'm sweating out the alcohol
Cobblestone
already.
Knuckle Nicks.
Oh, okay, that's enough out of you, young man. Oh, all right. Oh, Renovator. Jesus Christ.
Could you tell I'm working on an office spreadsheet at the same time?
I have no idea. All right, Loki, we're going to be using the same... Jesus, I can't talk. We're going to be trying to use the same team.
I'm dying, dude.
I know, man. I love Whopper.
Fuck.
Hey, Sir Loki.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, go ahead, Whopper.
Hey, who would be a worse travel companion?
Okay.
Ed Kemper or Paul Walker?
Oh.
God, that's awful, man.
That's a tough one. What do you think?
Wait, I'll go get help.
I will. I'll say Paul Walker just to in honor of him. But
you made a wise choice, man.
Let's hear it, man. I'm fucked either way.
So you want to pick up hitchhikers and murder them?
Hell yeah! Hell, I picked up 7 one time and had a whopping time, and drank an ice cold Budweiser to finish it all off. Flesh is best when it's roasted over fire. Budweiser, the king of beer.
Oh shit!
All right, Loki. So for today, you are using. We're both gonna do the battles. You're using, of course. We're doing.
Yeah. So the middle. So I thought the middle battle had a light side battle. It's a rebel battle, right? So it's a rebel battle and a Rogue One battle, and then this one's the light side portion, the bonus. But that kind of throws my plans out the window using JTR lead. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with this team right here for the Walker.
Well, you can use. Let's talk about this. We've been getting a lot of questions about this. For me, there's a couple routes you can go. You can use, if you have a JTR in this team with BB8 and then one more, right? Whoever you think. Or you can save R2 for your Rogue One, Resistance for the South battle. Then for your other battles, you've got your Rebels, and then of course you
I
do
actually
Rogue
finished
One.
my South battle just because everybody's like deploying right now.
Our guild was going crazy. So
yeah, everybody wants to go to sleep, so I get it. So I finished that one, but I kept the special and then I kept the middles. But,
hey Finn, any word on what Team Money's up to? Is she still recovering from Thursday night? What's up with that?
No, she had some family stuff. She said she'll be hopefully joining us in a little bit, but she's just finishing up some family stuff.
Okay, so Loki's running the 2 that he's required, and then he's going with the CLS, General Kenobi, and Ezra as his team. Let's see how he does. But Loki secretly doesn't know, as we secretly replaced his Ezra with Folger's crystals. Let's see what happens.
The best part of waking up is having Ranger in your butt.
You better not. It's a gift and a curse.
I thought we were doing a coffee motif there.
That's right. Let's see here. All right, so far so good. Loki's doing good. Okay, I like what he's doing. Good choices. Oh, well, it's a target. Oh, look out. Gotta love the counters. Get the double.
Yeah, I thought there was a light side battle in the middle, but now I got to piece together a rebel team.
That's why I don't know if I want to. So. Well, if it's got to be rebel, see, that's why I would say use.
Ooh.
What?
We had a $20 donation.
Oh, wow. Thank you. From Andrew Sweeney. He said, did everyone ever settle on their favorite porg movie title from the other... Oh, let's not start this again.
Oh, my gosh. Andrew
by the way,
Sweeney,
everybody
I
who's
love
drinking,
you. Thank you for the donation, but I can't do it.
Shout out to Mr. Penny Pinch. He wanted a shout out.
Oh, hey, homie.
Mr. Penny Pinch.
If you want to come hang out with the crew, let us know. We'll get you in here.
Andrew Sweeney, I'll DM you my favorite. How about that?
Yeah, how about now? Yeah. All right. Got a lot of different types of troopers there, Locomotive. Now, for the kill order, who do you usually like to go after? I usually like to get those ops off the field, man. They're just a pain in the ass.
Normally it's the elites, right? Or these, whatever the hunched over. I don't like the snow troopers. I think it's a snow trooper that's the worst out of all of them.
Or get them stunned, but... Go ahead.
I usually take out the commanders first, followed by the ops.
Well,
and then
if you go after the commander, someone's going to taunt. Once I think they get a certain amount of protection or something down, and it's like, God damn it. Yeah, just leave them alone. Just kill.
That's what the dispel's for.
Well.
Actually, the dispel is, for me, it's because of the stupid walker, and it gets protection up right when it's going to die. And I got screwed the first time. Yeah, I got screwed the first time with it.
Remember, get your questions in, and as Tits gets them, she will read them out to us. Correct, Miss Tits?
Yeah, I got one actually. I was just kind of getting
sure. Go ahead, fire away.
Stuff together.
Oh, well, let us know when you're ready.
Notorious Drag Knight question: has anyone seen the trailer for the fan film based on old Ben and Vader's duel in Episode 4? Looks freaking amazing.
I have not seen that. If you have a link,
I haven't seen
I
it.
haven't seen it either.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's pretty awesome.
Is it? Oh, wow. All right. Now we go to phase 3.
Brad Woods asked if we think they will add more stages or ground tanks in the game.
To what territory?
I'm not really sure.
But like vehicles for ground battles? That could be cool.
Word. I don't know. I mean, Dark Side territory. But I mean, people are not even very few at 45 stars, and Dark Side is, Dark Side. I think you got this, Sir Loki.
Well, hopefully that changes this year.
Yeah, there's supposed to be some new stuff coming out. They're bringing all the game changers in at the end of February. Warrior said the 22nd, 23rd, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, they'll be down there traveling and all that stuff. So maybe we can.
It's still quite a ways away, though, right?
It is.
I mean, if you got to hoard Zetas, you still got almost.
I'm not hoarding Zetas. I just don't do it. I mean, there's too many characters that need it. $2 from Swamp Donkey says you should drink when Grindy gets the name wrong. Oh my God, we'd be full-blown alcoholics, but I'll drink because you donated $2.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not shotgunning this stuff. This stuff's too expensive.
Yeah.
It's like $10 a shot.
Who besides me, who else is drinking?
I'm drinking water.
No, Grindy, you're a bad man.
Drinking.
I'm going to drink
too.
after I'm done
good
with my
stuff.
territory battle crap.
I mean, I have a glass of wine here, but I wouldn't really say I'm drinking.
Well, it's something, right?
I'm drinking.
Does it have alcohol in it?
Yes.
If so, yes.
What are you drinking, Pastor?
Liquid ketamine.
Oh. Too bad it won't tranquilize you.
What's that? Yeah, you got doll shoes. You just fail your face. I'm trying to tell me my mother's on the sun burning. You can call me Chappy Tap Shoes. Jesus, I was a tap dancer in the ballets in Russia.
My God.
My father was a glass grinder, and Garfield liked lasagna.
Garfield
Actually, Ranger, didn't you do Dancing 2 under the stage name of Slippery Nipple?
Nope. I can say for a fact that is totally fake news. Slippery Nipple. God.
Okay. John Moran or John Moron. I'm so sorry,
I'm sorry,
John.
man. I'm sorry.
John, I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry about that, John.
Oh,
no. I'm really sorry.
John's a good guy, too.
I'm really sorry about that, buddy.
So, question for Grande. Since you grandified my name, can you look at my roster and tell me what my next Zeta should be and what I could do to better with my clone?
I think you kind of owe him there, Grande Petroni.
I owe you, bro. Hit me up in Discord, man. I owe you big. I'm really sorry. I'm embarrassed. I'm so sorry. So yes, I will do whatever it takes to make that right.
Jay Swizzy Swole wants to know if I can play the fan film. I don't know which fan film he's talking about.
Obi-Wan.
I put it in the Skype.
Oh, okay.
That might be one that you'd want to watch beforehand, so you don't get a copyright strike.
Oh, I just watched it. It's better than The Last Jedi. I could also just been staring at my balls too. I have no idea.
Well, sometimes that happens.
Hey, Sir Loki.
Yes.
Every time I hear that now, I know
So
shit's about to go down.
Who wore the hood better? Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th Part 2 or Grand Dragon David Duke?
I gotta go with my man Friday the 13th, man. I gotta go Jason.
Okay, that's not a real person. You lost.
Then why'd you give me that choice?
For that exact reason, because I set you up and you're now
Damn.
a big David Duke supporter.
You got me.
Separate water fountains for everyone! Yay!
Yay!
Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, next question. Dash Rendar wants to know if you would drink your own urine for a 7-star G12 Revan.
Yes.
Ranger.
Yes.
That's not hard. He already drinks his own urine.
Well, it's sterile. Why not? You can't drink your own urine. It's part of survival training. You learn that.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's not that. Yeah, it's not a big deal.
But you can only do
I'd
it
watch
once.
Bear Grylls do it, but that's about it.
Yeah, you'd watch Bear Grylls do it. I'd watch Bear Grylls do it.
I would.
What if it was Thrawn?
I would watch him do anything, to be honest.
Oh.
Why am I not surprised?
So, like, less watching,
Short
more
of
Dewey.
killing a bunch of younglings, and I may even watch him do that, to be honest.
Okay.
I would be very upset about it, though.
I don't think you would.
Bad Thrawn.
Well, she'd be upset for about the first 5 minutes and then be all,
She would be inconsolable for 5 minutes and then...
Oh, but he's got a heart of gold. It's somewhere in there. I can change him.
That's what the other blue lady said.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
See, I'm looking for... I feel like I've missed some questions here. I'm just catching up.
That's okay.
So, Ranger, you go SRP in this, right?
I do. Keep that buff on him. I don't care how many times they kill him. He just pops right back up. You're like, wee!
Why isn't Loki a game changer?
Because he doesn't want to be a game changer. Right, Loki?
No, I don't have the time.
Maybe if you change your name to Papalu or Sir Wicket. So that effeminate British guy. I stole the Tesseract. Look at me.
that would kind of suck though for you, Loki. You know, here, have a test account. Ah, crap! This test account has less stuff than my regular account.
I know. Where are my 20,000 crystals? Oh, I don't get 20,000 crystals. How do you give a man who has everything something?
Give him more of everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's real spoken. Ouchie being very quiet. Are we how's your territory balance?
I'm observing.
Going? Yeah,
I'm
well,
observing.
That's okay. Let's get you into this conversation. Ouchie, how's your territory battle going?
We're doing all right. You know, we're a pretty casual guild, so we just we're certainly not doing this 7-star Rolo mission thing. We just got to the 5-star one this time. So
Progress,
it was all very exciting for us.
Well, you know, you're taking little steps forward. That's okay.
I think it kind of sucked away an extra star, our usual star for us, because everybody dumped all their tunes in that special mission.
Yeah,
So
I remember that.
We lost a star, I think, for it, but that's all right.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's okay. We don't really care about that stuff.
That's all right.
We are very excited about TW starting, though.
No, I think everybody is. And I think everybody's excited that it's not back-to-back ones. It's like, oh, Lord.
I'll actually be able to use Hermit Yoda for this territory wars.
Wow.
I'm so stoked.
Mr. Penny Pitch has a question. How excited is the panel for the Han Solo trailer during Super Bowl, and who is everybody betting to win, the Patriots or the Eagles?
I'm very excited to see the new trailer. I could care less who wins. Does anybody invested, really?
Yes.
Not I.
You're not really invested, Whopper Pants.
Well, not me personally, but my firstborn son.
Yeah, right.
I'm looking forward to the trailer, and I hope the Cowboys win.
Well, they were hosed this year, so let's not talk about that. I can't complain because my Astros won the World Series. So because my Cowboys didn't make the playoffs, I think that's a trade-off, you know. So, well, there's always next year.
Ranger, you know I have season tickets to the Redskins, so you should go to a game with me.
Can I wear my Cowboy stuff?
Sure. I'd love to meet you up
Game
there.
on like Donkey Kong.
I have the cheap seats with all the drunk people, so that would be fun to see.
Yeah, you might get mugged.
I might get mugged. I don't think so.
How come you don't invite Pastor, man? Come on.
Pastor can go too.
Yeah, see?
Well, I'm a bit scared. I'm a bit worried.
Why? What could I possibly do?
I'm going to be defending you the whole time, like looking at people say, I'm sorry. He doesn't really mean
He
that.
has a condition. Don't hurt him.
I absolutely know how to exist in public.
I don't know about
She would be blushing so hard they wouldn't need lighting for the stadium.
That's not because she's embarrassed, buddy. Try and set me up for failure, motherfucker.
Okay, next question, Blake Ward. After Solo comes out, we'll have about 18 months until the next Star Wars movie. Do you think we'll get more EU characters during that time period?
That's a good question. I would like to. Maybe that's when they start pumping out the Revan stuff. Maybe, we can get some more. I mean, we just need more dark side characters. Jesus Christ! I mean, dark side territory battles are not fun because there's just not enough characters for platoons and everything. Unless you're a maxed out guild, it's not fun. I mean, Loki, Grandi, you guys are in Dark Lords. I mean, what is your perspective on dark side territory battles? Because I know you haven't done 48 out of 48 yet, correct?
Correct. Yeah, I don't even think it's mathematically possible right now.
I don't think so. I mean, what is the the highest you can get? 47? 46?
You can get 46 pretty easily. I think the 48 is really tough. I think you have to have a character GP that like no one in the game has yet.
Right.
We worked the math on it once, and I was like, "Are you freaking high?" Like, I think you have to have a character GP of like 2.9 or something ridiculous.
God.
I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I mean, I have to go back. I'm sure someone in the chat will remember, but it's like the best guy in the most maxed out real roster in the game needs another 500 500k GP almost.
Damn,
it's pretty crazy.
It's cray.
I'm personally hoping that Doris Luthard comes to the game.
Who?
Doris Luthard, president of the Swiss Confederation. It's a big name in the European Union, the EU.
Now listen.
What?
Walper,
Am I
I
missing
love
something?
your jokes and everything, but can you use like characters that people know what the fuck you're talking about?
What, you mentioned the EU, the European Union?
No,
right?
that's not what we're talking about.
Oh, what are you talking about?
And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't be a douche. EU.
Do you tell birds not to sing? The sky not to be blue?
Can you tell Whopper to use...
Frank Sinatra not to be an oily-haired greaseball?
Was he really?
No. He was a fine Irish boy.
The Rat Pack, man. You forget, Frank Sinatra was huge. I watched a documentary.
Yeah, he
about
was.
Him. God damn. I mean, especially... It's funny his transition because in the 40s he was really known for his singing, but his acting is what took off in the 50s and stuff. And it was crazy. Like I didn't realize a lot of stuff about Frank Sinatra, of like how big he was. Man had talent.
He was besties with old Joe Kennedy.
It's just amazing.
Yeah, got JFK elected. And then shot.
I don't think so. Let's not start the conspiracy theory thing here, Elmer.
Actually, I think at this point, that JFK being shot by a lone gunman is the conspiracy theory. You know what I mean?
No.
Since because it's physically impossible for only one gunman to have done it, the conspiracy is that only one gunman could have done it.
I mean, if you watch enough JFK stuff, there's so many experts that disagree on both sides. I mean, that's the one thing that's kind of hard to one way or the other, So it's the 9/11 stuff and other things that I was like, really, get out of here. The JFK.
What do you think?
I heard that Han shot first.
He did shoot first. There's no debate on that. I don't care what George Lucas says.
What do you think, Madam McVenom?
Yeah. Do you think that Han shot first?
Where Frank Sinatra was huge?
That guy was definitely packing. Yeah. We're talking about Frank Sinatra, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ava Gardner used to show people her forearm.
Next question, Jason. Was he Farm Gauntlet Starfighter or finish Phoenix and do Zetas? All other important ships are 7-star. Pose ship ? Gauntlet ship ? Any others or focus on Zetas?
What do you think?
Post ship and gauntlet are both important.
Yeah, post ship's amazing, especially as reinforcement. You bring that sucker in. It's like, well, what ship would you like off the battlefield?
Andrew Bruce question. I saw some of the first one team solo hat with no escapes and was wondering if any one of you guys have done it or are about to.
I don't think none of us have 7-star. Let me go check Loki's roster here real quick. Loki does not have Loki does not have Hoda or Wampa unlocked, but he does have Master Whopper Pants unlocked.
Oh, what are his skill sets, Grande?
Talking inappropriately.
Uncomfortable.
And that one's Zeta.
Uncomfortable silences are
And that
Zeta.
that one's stated like a motherfucker.
You know, words can hurt, Grande.
That's his other ability.
Hang on, man. I'm concentrating because Grande's watching me.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't do good, then
I'm
he's going
surprised
to
you
kick me
had
out
to
of the
say,
guild.
Loki, use a basic.
Look, Loki does better when I don't chastise him. So he does, man. I could just sit there and be like, "That's it. That's right. Way to go, buddy."
All right.
Approves of this play style.
Do I got enough fucking tanks in my team right now, or what?
Protect Han. Which one?
I love that you got Chopper in there, just a little Chopper in there with all the other ones. Am I still watching the same one? I love Chopper. Next question, J.R. Hawk. Question for Tits. Are you excited about your new quarterback? Not really. I loved Cousins. I love Kirk Cousins.
That's pretty solid.
Alex Smith. Yeah, and it kind of bothers me. Like, they traded out for an older guy, which there's nothing against being older, seasoned and all that, but
Alex
it
Smith
just
is
it
good,
just
but
seems
I mean,
weird.
I thought Cousins was younger and he was better. Just my opinion.
Yeah, I think Cousins is really good. I mean, Alex Smith, his stats aren't that much better than Cousins, so I don't really know what they were doing, but I'll just wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd love to meet some Cousins. I'm sad about that.
And Thrawn.
And Thrawn.
Right.
Always.
Do you have a man crush on Thrawn like Tits and T-Money and them, Ouchie?
Oh, Ouchie.
No.
No?
Ouchie has a Kylo crush.
Oh.
I do.
Oh.
You want
You-
to? I'll show you the power of the dark side.
Yeah.
I like Kylo too because he's like that awkward, goofy guy that's still kind of sexy, which it's hard to pull off. You know,
You're never going to convince them of that. Never convince them of that.
I don't know. He's like that guy that's the weird doofus, but I don't know, that blossoms into the sex guy. It's just
like Pedro for president, kind of.
No.
I mean, I'm grasping at straws here. I mean, I'm
Ben Solo for president.
I have a platform of the dark side.
Ouchie knows what I'm talking about, don't you?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's not really bad. He's just trying to be bad. He's trying to make a point.
You like the bad.
No, he's not bad. You'll see. Episode 9,
killed
you'll
his
see.
father. How much bad did
It didn't work out the way he thought it was going to work out.
What do you mean?
have you ever
It didn't
heard
work
of
out the way he thought it
the
was?
complex?
Let's see. What happens if I kill my father? I'll become.
You know what?
Oops! Can we have a duel?
He was very sorry as soon as he did it.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly. And if Vader,
Yes, he was so
Anakin
sorry
killed younglings.
after he was
Anakin
shot.
killed
He
younglings.
went after Rey and Finn. We're not.
He
doing
was
this yet.
angry and confused. His girlfriend was getting away. You know, he was just lashing out.
Mm-hmm.
Ranger, I'm sorry. Let's discuss the Oedipal complex. So Kylo kills Han Solo, his father.
Right.
So he completely dominate his mother. Right?
He almost killed.
Unfortunately, he can't go back in time to dominate the good version of his mother. But
some Freud shit
continue.
going on here.
No, continue.
I'm pretty sure he's evil.
No, he's dreamy.
No, if
I
Anakin
think
can kill younglings and still be redeemed in the end, so can
Master
Kylo.
Skywalker, what are we going to do? There's too many. Well,
You
I
mean
don't know about
30
y'all,
years
but
later?
I'm going to kill y'all and move on. I mean,
30 years
I
later,
think-
he was redeemed.
Yeah, but you have to
Kylo
pretend
is-
not to laugh when you're responding to that. He killed younglings. Have you ever noticed that? He laughs when he says the line. That's why he covers his mouth. It's not because of his TB.
I don't know. I think Kylo is a lot like his grandfather. You know, I sense much doubt in you.
Do or do not.
Oh, Kylo Ren. He's sexy and dreamy, but a homicidal maniac.
Yes, I have a dog-eared copy of Tiger Beat on my coffee table right now.
You're so old, man.
Hey, Joe for president.
Tiger Beat.
Oh my god.
All right, what's a contemporary magazine for the teens?
I have no idea. I'm old too.
Oh,
Yeah, no clue.
fucking spinster.
Like a Agatha sitting around here telling you.
My real
Hey,
name-
Grande, where am I deploying? At the bottom?
I don't know. What'd they say in the thing? Let me go check.
You're the fucking officer, man. Just tell me.
I know. I'm gonna tell you, and just
hold on.
Just
Loki getting emotional.
Yeah, bottom to 3-star. If the bottom's not 3-star, deploy bottom.
You're a fucking officer. God, tell me, please. Deploy me hard.
Why are you
Show me
being
where
like
to
this,
set my
Grande?
men.
God.
Show me where I should lay myself down on top of the barbed wire. So those grimy, dirty men wearing mustard gas
1.57
masks
million
and climb
deployed.
over me to freedom.
Jesus Christ, Loki.
All right, next question.
Those two horns on my head are phallic
my
for a
God.
reason.
Nick Rodney, what do you think is more likely for February events? We need a 7-star JKA or 7-star Darth Nihilus for an event. I have JKA at 6 and Darth Nihilus at 5-star.
Your guess is as good as mine at this point. There's so many rumors out there. I mean, I give up.
I think you're gonna need a Rurr and Tuscan Shaman.
I mean, that's as good as the
that's a
rest
good
of
one.
them. I mean, shit.
I'd say go for Darth Nihilus because if you're wrong, you still have a really good character.
That's not a bad way to go about it, actually.
I mean, he's so great. You won't go wrong with 7-star in him, so it doesn't really matter.
He's a good tune.
Mhm.
Now make sure you use the
Yep.
basics.
Well,
Basics here, Loki. Basics.
That's like I always say, don't farm the tune because of rumors. Farm him because he's a good character.
And you need some.
Totally agree with that.
And you want some. The precious. All right, we have Loki doing a PvP ship battle. So far, so good. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, where's your TIE silencer?
I'm not sold on that ship yet.
I don't think I put it in. It's starting to come off the bench, but I don't have it on the bench right now.
Dude, TIE silencer is sick.
Off the bench.
Actually, you don't want him on the bench. You want him hitting people so he gets beastly.
No, you want him to come in, stun somebody, and rock and roll. All right, wait a minute.
Well-
wait a minute, Loki. What's going on? Wait.
Brad Wood wants to know if we're going to play Star Wars Rivals mobile game when it comes out. I didn't even know there was a new Star Wars.
I've played.
That's
I
been out
played it.
for a while.
I was on the. I was a beta tester, an alpha tester for that game.
What do you think?
And-
Same here.
You know, I really didn't like it.
What do you like about it?
I felt like I was going to break my phone all the time. I just kept tapping and tapping and tapping, and I felt like I was going to break my phone. So I didn't.
Is
It's
it similar to SWGOH?
no,
It's a cover shooter.
It's a cover shooter game. That's exactly what it is. He's right. So you basically get to move. Think about it like this: you get to move and up and down a line. While it may not look exactly like a line, it is up and down a line. And you get to cover behind things and then shoot cover out. So and there is live PvP, but it's like Leia and like 4 ads. But it's a good game. It's a lot of tapping on your phone, and because it is live PvP, all of these live PvP games, you have to wait until someone on the other line connects. And so when you have to wait for someone on the other line to connect, it means you're waiting sometimes a long time for someone else to connect.
Yeah, it's like you're waiting for someone on the other line to connect, right?
But it could be it can be an incredibly long time, and so it's not something that you could just do with the toilet, or you'll be there for a long time.
Okay, so Grande has given this his thumbs down based off toilet time needed for the game.
It's a great game. So you may love it. Whoever is here may love that game. And if you love that
That's
game,
all right. You're just voicing your opinion. You thought the game just didn't give you enough poopy time, and that's okay.
Or too much poopy time.
Well, I mean, see. Like I didn't even, look at all those crystals, Loki. Did you get your 20,000 monthly stipend?
No, I've been saving my crystals, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess if you have nothing to buy with them, I mean, that makes sense, right?
I don't at the moment. I didn't whale out on Holdo or
I know you didn't. You're not
Rose.
a big fan of those characters.
So.
All right, are you done with all your stuff, Loki?
Yeah, I'm pretty much done.
Okay, so let me pull up mine, and we will start the festivities and my battles. Okay, let's see. I got some rewards for the Gray of the Sea. Okay, that sucks. And
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Scooby wants to know, would farming unmask Kylo and putting him in as a tank for an Empire team work? I know he isn't First Order, but his pre-taunt is massive when you don't have anyone who can.
He will. I've actually used him on my Empire team, and he actually does do pretty well.
Word. Okay. Let's see here. All right, I'm going in full throttle to keep that Grande off my ass. Let's see here. Unlock S-foils and assume attack position. Here we go. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So now I haven't done my north or southern battles yet, Loki. So we've got, let's see here. I could use, that's Rogue One. I can use, that's Rebels. And then the other one's Resistance. So I could use my Jedi Ray in this. But the thing, I think we were talking about this before, weren't we, Loki, about that you don't get her leader ability, right? Is nobody else there?
I'm here.
Okay. Did Loki die? What happened?
No, Loki said he'd be right back.
He said, yeah.
All right, so I
think you should go with that idea.
No, don't, please don't.
What? I got my Luke Skywalker.
Are you actually playing the game?
I got my Luke Skywalker guy to gold, whatever that is.
That doesn't mean you're playing the game. Are you actually playing the game?
Yeah, I'm in a guild and everything now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Why don't I believe you?
Look at my thing and go check it out.
Of the thing.
I got my Luke Skywalker guy.
I'm not gonna look at your thing, man. I'm sure it's a lovely thing, but I
don't. No, seriously, Luke Skywalker's gold. Go check him out.
So I could use Ray, Bb8.
You could also share your screen.
Oh.
Your screen? Share your screen.
Wascally Wabbit. Let's see here. Let me share the screen. All right. I'm trying to think of who to run here.
Grande Tron said, toilet time requirement is a perfectly valid criteria for rating a game.
Oh, that's true.
You're vindicated.
Well, that's what mobile games were invented for, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
And Chase Woodsy said, this guy sounds like Howard Stern. Yeah.
Yes, he does.
A little bit, but I know. If I heard that before. What do you think, Grande Patron? Should I run the same team that old...
Honestly, JTR is a better leader. I don't know if I'd put her on that team. I'd probably
go CLS.
I put CLS on that team. I did. I put
CLS. Who else? I think he used Ezra, didn't he? I don't remember. I hate that.
Ezra's good, man. Yeah. Ezra's really good.
Someone said
definitely
SRP.
Need a.
And who would be the last one? So Luke, Ezra, and who else? Who do you use? OG Han? I don't remember.
OG Han would be great on that team.
I still say they need a sort function for this for the select squad menu.
I mean, honestly, it's ridiculous. All right, we're gonna use this team. Here we go. No tank, but oh well. All right, we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in full throttle, Grande. I'm using.
Okay.
This should be interesting.
Isn't it always when I'm playing?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let's see here. What is it? 3 ops, a commander.
Yeah, I'll just get rid of the ops first. Get them out. He's done. That's done him. It didn't stun. Fantastic. Let's get some buffs. Assist, I want Han. Kill him. Shoot him. Fire. Does anybody have any missiles? This is what happens when I just share a screen. It slows it down. Damn it. We got any more questions?
Oh,
there?
you're on the emulator, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, if you want, you don't have to share the screen if it's slowing you down.
I run an emulator too, Ranger.
You do?
Canucks. What do you run?
Just Emu.
That's like an ostrich.
Let's see. Yeah, it's slowing me down. I have to stop swearing. I want the gameplay to be actually somewhat decent and viable. Alright. Any more questions, Tits?
I'm looking. No.
You.
Oh, one just popped up. The tour. Is Phasma better than First Order Officer for TW defense?
Is Phasma better than First Order officers?
The
I'd
answer
say
is
no.
No, the answer is no. Run First Order Officer instead. First Order Officer is going to give you a cleanse. First Order Officer is going to give you 100% TM. Use First Order and advantage. Put First Order Officer on the team.
Okay. If you have more questions, guys, throw them into the chat. Tits is on it like a blue bonnet. Really? Dodge?
All right. I'm going to have to step off for a minute. I'll be right back.
All right, Grindy, go handle your
Later.
business. Loki's getting a sandwich or something. I don't know what the hell's going on. Pretty tired.
You guys killed it this morning on Jedi Academy, man.
Well, we had so many questions. It was unreal. It's just, you know, as we get, the channel grows, we're just getting a lot more people and it's a lot more questions. And, you know, when you have, it was nice to have McMull on there. Haven't been able to get him in for a while. I want to get Crazy Excuses. I'm working on getting her on one of the streams here soon. But having McMull there with Warrior and everything was pretty fun. I have to admit, it was good times. Good times.
Yeah, I was like it was the first time I'd woken up early on a weekend. I've been missing so many the Jedi Academies, but today was awesome.
John Moran, question: how leveled and geared do I need to waste resources to 3-star the Jawa mod section?
I think what they got to be 5-star, right? If I'm not
Yeah, I think it's 5-star minimum.
I don't know how geared you need to be there.
Gear 7 or 8's fine.
Jolly Pants. That name makes me giggle. Jolly Pants. What do you feel the best ship starting lineup is now that Silencer is available? Biggs, TIE Fighter Pilot, First Order TIE Pilot, Reaper, plus Biston, Silencer, Poe, or Falcon?
Out of those
I really like
four
this,
that he listed,
that front lineup.
So the front lineup is Biggs, TIE Fighter Pilot, First Order TIE Pilot, Reaper, and then he wants to add either Biston, Silencer, Poe, or Falcon. Which of those 4?
Concentrating. Can someone else help?
Yeah, I'd say it's a toss-up between Silencer and Poe. Silencer, the more you shoot people, the more beastly he gets. Poe is really good if you're going up against an opposing TIE fighter because you can eliminate it first turn.
There you go.
You don't like Biston, Grim?
I use Biston as reinforcements. I don't have them on my starting line.
Do you use them, Alchie?
I just put him in because I was after everybody and their brother got. Oop! Did I cut out?
Kind of cut out there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. After everybody on my shard got Chimera, and I was having a little bit of trouble against just a few people, I just stuck mine in there. And my Biston is really weak. I mean, SRP and Biston are like year 7. It's terrible. But it was just enough to do whatever that speed up he's doing with the target locks, everybody doing the target locks or whatever. It was enough to push me over. Even if he dies really fast, it can push me over the edge and I can usually win. So I'm happy putting him in the front. Sorry. If my headset messed up.
No, you're good. Darth Hideous question: has anyone seen the Cubs fan and Arnold new player guide video? Did anyone ever show them the new player guide?
I have not seen it. It came up. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. Has anybody here seen it?
Not yet.
Is that the recent one he did? Because the last one I saw was a farming guide of some sort.
It was the one with Arnold.
It was good.
That's interesting.
Andrew Bruce question for the BB-8 event. Now that crew will be 7-star led soon, what will first order team should be used with him? So what?
Kylo Ren unmasked, Kylo Ren masked, old G Kylo Ren,
Yeah.
First Order Officer, First Order TIE Pilot, and First Order Stormtrooper.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to answer that question. Any First Order
that doesn't have Phasma.
that isn't Phasma.
And if you got Executioner, put him in there. That makes it even easier. I mean, that dude, if you get him geared and everything, I mean, he's a freaking beast. Good Lord.
Yeah, under crew lead, the Executioner is a monster.
You need some more Executioner shards.
I know.
Yes,
we didn't
we
get
do.
enough of those.
You can always buy them.
No.
Nope.
I think the resounding answer to that question is new.
What did they change though? Why is it that the marquee for Rose and Holdo gave us more? Why didn't we get the same amount for Executioner?
Was he a marquee?
Was he? I don't even know.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
was a
think he
marquee.
was a. Was he?
Yeah, he was a marquee. But he only unlocked at 2 stars.
I didn't think he was a marquee.
I don't. How else would we have gotten him? I don't even know.
Well, the reason why I know it was a marquee is I actually recorded it. So
Diversity
But
quota.
yeah, it was
They're
a good one.
ladies.
I'm sorry.
I said diversity quota. They're ladies.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
I think it's a good thing.
Is it?
Well, I think ladies are fantastic.
We are pretty fantastic.
I know.
I'd much rather have Executioner shards.
I know.
Those ladies can be fantastic as they want to be. I want the Executioner shards.
The Executioner could be a lady.
Tonight.
It's true that.
Yeah.
it's entirely possible.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Bradzo Swaga, question: where are those droidicas?
Droidicas.
Destroyers.
No, I don't know yet. If they ever do a separate rework, we would hope that they would make that as a part of said change, but we'll see.
Guinness Extra Stout just wanted to know if Gear 11 3-star First Order Executioner is usable.
If you hide him behind a lot of tanks,
yeah,
he is. But otherwise, he's way too squishy. He will die in like 2 hits.
Could use him for some good territory war thing.
Yeah, you can use him in territory wars. Like if you want to try him in arena at that, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
But there's no bumps on Fox's chest.
All right. So far so good on my territory battles here. We're kicking ass and taking names.
Oh, dude, I've been so tempted to comment on what you're doing, but I keep on forgetting that the stream has delay.
Right. I'm doing good. I'm representing. Yo.
I like how you shot that guy.
In the face.
Use that skill right now.
Do it. Let go the cookie.
Go basic.
All right. Got a lot of people in chat. Man, oh man, almost 100 people? What is happening? All right.
I'm actually surprised there's not more questions.
Well, they'll come in. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you worry. Tits is on it.
I think you just like saying that.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he probably does.
Mike, what do you mean?
Is it okay to mix NyQuil and methadone?
Yes, it is. Keep taking more.
Okay, groovy.
Pastor,
I like. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Graham.
You started first.
No, it was going to be a long-winded ending, I'm sure. So go ahead.
I was going to say that I like how good old Maurice pronounces your name.
Oh yeah,
Breast
you can't
venom.
say it. He's got it. It's so funny because good old Maurice is so like they are no holds barred. They're sailor mouth, potty mouth. They'll talk about anything, but for some reason he can't say the word tits.
Who?
He has to say like good old Maurice. He has to
Really?
say breast McVenom or Miss T McVenom or Miss Pris McVenom. Like he can't say my name fully. He just feels it's weird to say it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Pretty interesting. Yeah. I'm like, you can call me Sandy. That's fine. But
don't say tits.
No.
Memories McVenom.
Breasticles McVenom.
I actually have a legitimate question.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I ask a question about The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi?
Yeah.
Or are we still like, oh no, spoilers!
No, we're way past that point, brother.
Don't say anything about Kylo's tits. Okay, here's the question. If Captain Phasma has armor that deflects blasters, right? Then what was the point of The Force Awakens where she just gave up the base if they couldn't kill her with blasters? This is the problem with retconning.
Because Hollywood.
That's a great question. I don't know. That's a really good question. Shit. I'm stumped. Holy balls.
No, it's because Hollywood. They probably would have thought it would have been boring.
No, I mean I know I get the reasoning behind it. It's just there's just giant holes in a lot of the stuff
right?
that I don't really understand. like, yeah, the episodes 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3 had plot holes, but at least you had a consistent storyline going through, and that was George Lucas doing the storyline. He wasn't directing, and he wasn't always writing, thank God, but he at least had, he said, like, okay, this character doesn't have this arc, this character doesn't have that arc, and so on and so forth. And these new movies don't seem to be progressing in that linear fashion, which I guess maybe because I'm older and I see these things, that's why I don't enjoy them. Maybe if I were 12 years old and had a crush on dreamy McBlackhair.
No, I mean, you don't have to be 12 years old to just take a movie for a movie's sake and just say, it's going to have errors. It's going to have plot holes that, just enjoy the movie. Just watch it, enjoy it.
Yeah, that's the problem. I didn't enjoy it.
I think with the new ones,
I'm still trying to dissect why I didn't enjoy it. And I'm trying to come up with reasons why I didn't enjoy it instead of just saying overall to me, it wasn't bad for a Star Wars movie. It was just a bad movie.
I disagree.
I'd rather watch Death Star 2.
I disagree. I don't think I think it was a good movie.
I know. I'm trying to find reasons why I might be in the minority here, because if I'm an aberration in that respect.
Well,
there's a lot of people that didn't like it. I don't think you're an aberration. Okay. I think there's a lot of people that don't like it. I think there's those that can just take it as a movie's sake and just overlook some things and enjoy it as a whole. And then there's some people that just can't overlook things. I feel you on the whole Phasma thing. I did not like how she just gave up. Like, it's not very Phasma-like, but didn't really detract from the movie as a whole for me.
It's not like that character was built in any way, shape, or form. It's like, oh, she was in command of something. And then I don't understand how Hux was this actual like a powerful guy in The Force Awakens, and then they minimized him to this really crappy James Bond villain in The Last Jedi. It was like I didn't understand. His character became this mewling queer. Basically not queer as in gay. It was just this mewling like dunderhead.
I think his weaseliness.
Mr. Solo, I expect you to die.
I think his
something like that. I didn't understand it.
I think that's what gave him power, though. He's that oily Weasley behind the scenes, whisper in your ear to get power kind of guy. But
you never saw it. You never saw hints of it in The Force Awakens. If there were hints of it in The Force Awakens where he would cow to someone, you could extrapolate from there that yes, this character is becoming that. But it's such a 180 from him speaking to the troops on Death Star 6 or what the fuck it was called, right? And he's screaming, and he's basically Hitler, right? And it's like, I am this all-powerful being, and then he comes back, and he's this cowering, mewling. I don't even know. I don't know how else to describe it. And that was confusing to me. I don't know why they made him like that. And it's like, and they fell for a Yo Mama joke, which is like, I don't. That's just whatever.
My friend Jason just brought up a point. He said that it actually, yeah, he's in the chat. Skinny J. Is it Phasma? He said it is Phasma-like, because if you read the comics and the books on her, you realize that she's only out for herself. So that's kind of her MO.
But that's the other issue I have is I have to have like summer reading material to like understand some of the shit that's in the movie. It's like I just want to watch a movie. I don't want to have to like read 16 books to understand where the fuck these people came from and their motivations. A movie is supposed to tell you.
I'm sorry, but I mean, I have to disagree with you on that.
I mean, I understand it's economy. I get it. They want to make money. I think that's fantastic.
No, that's not the point.
But on principle, I'm against the fact I have to do extra credit work to enjoy.
No, that's not true.
But yet, the thing that you're dissecting is extra credit work. Though, like nobody would know about Phasma's armor or anything like that if you didn't backstory.
Well, maybe I'm just smart.
Maybe you have a trouble. All right.
I think it's because they're trying to cater to a different age demographic. These newer movies are aimed towards a younger audience than people like us that grew up with the original movies.
Right. I mean, if
we
you
were
think
young.
back to
when
Return of the
enjoyed
Jedi,
them
we
the
knew
first
nothing
time.
of the Emperor before he showed up. He just showed up, right? Other than like
No,
1
he was an
minute
Empire.
for 1 minute, but we didn't know anything about
But
his
still,
backstory. We just
you
knew
had
he
Darth
was a baddie.
Vader, who was this all-powerful being bowing to him. So you
You
knew
mean like
visually.
Kylo Ren was bowing before Snoke?
Bowing to Snoke.
Okay. I don't understand the point there.
What do you mean? It's the same thing.
I was just correcting Ranger on his assertion.
But it's the correct assertion.
No, it's an incorrect assertion
No.
with Palpatine.
No, it's
you
not.
knew everything you need to know. You knew everything you needed to know by Darth Vader, who is in control of this fleet and giving orders, bowing to someone.
You mean like Kylo Ren was?
What about that?
Kylo Ren did the same thing.
To Snoke.
Yes.
I've never mentioned Snoke once. What's the point?
I'm saying it's the same same dynamic.
Okay.
So
I don't disagree with you on that point, but I still understand why you're making that point.
Well, I'm saying is, I mean, you brought up the point previously of what some of the points you made. Like, you don't understand this, you understand that. I mean, it follows the same trope of that there was in the previous movies, but you didn't have any problems with those. But you're saying that this was a bad, horrible movie. But the same
I don't
thing.
I don't have a problem with Kylo Ren bowing to Snoke.
So
I have a problem with the 180 turn of Hux. I have numerous problems with the humor.
I can see the humor. Yeah, I can see the humor.
They undercut every single scene that you were supposed to be invested in with a joke, and the jokes never worked, at least for me, because I wanted the scene to play out. You would think that there would be some kind of opportunity to mourn for Luke Skywalker because he found out that Han Solo was dead, and they just cut away from that. I realized they put a 40-second shot in of him going to the Millennium Falcon, but perhaps we would like to see Luke Skywalker not emote, but at least address that issue. I don't like the fact that all of a sudden Luke is going to kill someone because he senses the dark side in him when he wanted to go be with his father again. He actually got caught.
Wait a minute, hold on.
There's lots of things. It's anti the character that was built. You build a character, and you need to give it him motivation or her motivation to change. But there wasn't any motivation for any of that to change. They just changed it. And so
that's one of the things.
How am I supposed to be invested? How am I supposed to be invested as a viewer in a film that just on a dime changes everything, the character archetype of what and I can't, and I looked at that, I was like, that's not Luke Skywalker. That's not Hux. Not that I particularly liked Hux, but at least he was a character and he was defined as a character. And then Chewbacca was just kind of there and played with porgs, and it was just there's 1,000 things I could go into it, but those are things I don't particularly understand.
That's okay.
It's because the demographic that they
I don't
made
think it's
it
a
for.
demographic. I just think film is subjective.
The humor that you and I and most of the old school guys, what we find funny, the newer audiences don't find funny. What they find funny, we're like, oh, what the hell are you laughing at? But like, and also the newer demographic is if something's not blowing up, they're bored.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. That's probably why Blade Runner 2049 crapped out again.
I liked it. I
the more I watch it, I mean, for a movie that didn't have to be made, they made it really well. Like that's how you do a movie that doesn't need to be made. Like all these prequels and retcons and sequels and shit like that.
I know.
If you're gonna do something that doesn't necessarily need to be done, do it like that. That's what I think, at least.
Is there any?
And I would still go on a date with Harrison Ford.
I mean,
even at his advanced age.
Chewie, Dark Side. All right. Any questions we've been getting, Miss Tits?
Yes, we have some questions.
Oh wait, I have one.
No, you don't.
I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. Fortune and glory, kid. Fortune and glory. That's why they call it the jungle, sweetheart. My name is Indiana Jones.
Are you?
Snakes.
Oh,
Why'd it have to
no.
be snakes? Oh, rats. I hate these guys. I think we got a big problem. Archaeology is the search for facts. Trust me. I don't know.
Make up something as
All
I
right,
go
someone
along.
stop. Whoever doing stop it.
That would be Pastor. I'm pretty
That was
sure.
not me.
I'm
I
pretty
never do
sure it
something like
was.
that. Hijack
Jace-
the stream with a toy.
J Swizzy Swole. What is the best use for crystals? How do you get your Carbantes? Should we save our currencies if we are pretty well decked out? And what are you spending your TB currency on? He packed in like 5 questions in one.
I mean, that's a plethora of questions.
Okay, what is the best use for crystals?
I'm using my 300. I mean, I'm getting like 5 to 900 a day, depending on where I'm set for territory or for arena and ships arena. But I've been using them for 300 is going for Colorado and Mass. I'm mainly finishing the farming of the characters that I need. I'm going to do Sith Trooper the same way too. So right now I'm kind of using crystals for 300 for the Cantina refreshes for the ones I need for the characters I need. Territory battles is either, I mean, I use it for, you got 2 choices. Either you commit to Yoda or Wampa, or you go full blown, gear, getting those gear pieces that you need. So that's kind of what I'm doing for. What was the other question? I'm sorry.
Should we save our currencies? Should we save our currencies if we are pretty well decked out? Which I'm assuming he means with gear, or
unless your characters are all gear 12, no.
I use mine for gear mostly. I haven't bothered with Hermit Yoda. I probably should, but I haven't. I just need too much gear. How do you get your Carbantes? Like everybody else, pray for them and.
Well,
Shard Shop. Shard Shop's a good spot. Good store.
Yeah, just whenever you see them pop up, grab them. I saved my gems for, like Ranger said, I use refreshes for Cantina, and then for if I see Carbantes or stun guns, I might. It just depends on how bad I need it, but that's really all I use gems for. What, Ouchie? Where do you get your Carbantes? Just the shops?
Yeah, unless it's like a dire emergency and I buy a full one with crystals. It's usually Shard Shop, buy a few here. Or Guild Shop. Although Guild Shop, just getting stretched really thin with Stark and Low Gray and First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter and First Order Special Forces TIE Pilot.
So for Guild, I've been noticing, like, if I just try to stick with one person that I'm really trying to focus on with Guild, because if I don't, like, I'll pick up Stark and I'll pick up someone else, and then I'll be completely empty for a while, and then Stark will come up again. And then when I have
you've got to
crystals,
keep 400 in there for Stark. I mean,
yeah, exactly. So I'm just kind of like, if I have only just enough to get Stark and maybe another person, I'll keep just buy Stark and then save till the next round, just in case he comes up again. I'm struggling on that one.
Yeah, it's hard to save.
It is. I'm a woman. Like, anything burns a hole in my pocket. Like, I need to spend it right now. Plus, I'm more of a low-key mindset. Like, I might quit the game tomorrow. So
what?
No, but you know what I mean. Like, I might. I don't know. Anything could happen. So I should enjoy it now while I have it.
All right.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins could ask you to prom or something.
I'd totally go. I have a dress on standby for it. Atkus Mathma. Question: I am looking for some clarification on the Rose event bug. If I bought the pack for money and ended with 25 of 30 shards, was I affected by the bug? I keep seeing talk about this bug. I don't really know what it is. Somebody explain it to me. Ouchie, I'm sure you know.
Which bug now?
The Rose event bug?
Yeah, so basically, there was the thing where people were not getting 15 or 20 out of 30 on the shards. They were getting short on shards. So That's what that's is. So you have to submit a ticket and everything to EA to get that fixed.
So if you bought a pack for money and ended up with 25 of 30 shards.
I think just doing the events and stuff is what they're referring to.
Yeah, it's from the events.
Well, he said if I bought the pack for money.
I'm not sure. You have to. There is a bug on there, so you just have to look it up. I'm not sure exactly the full dynamic of it.
Actually, I am affected by that bug. I'm at 0 of 30 just from the event, and it's Holdo and Rose. I'm not even going to bother sending in a freaking ticket.
Well, if you spent money, though, I would say go ahead and send in a ticket. I mean, it's not going to hurt. John Moran, question for Ranger. What did you think of how Poe and Holdo interacted in the movie?
I mean, I thought it was fine. I mean, Jesus.
I thought it was fine as well. If it would have been like Cassian would have shot her.
I mean, Jesus. What do you know? You know nothing.
Darth Revan, question, why is Ranger not using ID?
ID?
Is he thinking Imperial droid?
I mean,
Illuminated Destiny?
I've been using. I use that one like crazy, so I'm not sure what he's talking about. I see what he's saying. I save it for certain points in the match, and you saw that I use it in certain key points. So if I've got control, I don't need to use it.
He's playing strategically.
I'm using strategery.
Did you guys see that T-Money said something in Skype?
She did. What did she say?
She said she can only come in for 20 minutes. Do we still want her?
What?
Yeah.
Girl?
20 minutes of T-Money is better than none.
I mean, yeah.
I'll take it. Darth Revan, question, why is Ranger not used? Oh, we already did that one. Sorry. Blake Ward, question, do you think they'll bring Phasma back just to kill her off again?
It's a good point. I don't know.
I'd love to see more Phasma.
I think so. Didn't Rian Johnson say something about she's the Kenny of Star Wars?
There she is.
Can't kill Kenny. Dustin
Hi.
Tiny Rick. Hello, T.
Hello there.
How's it going?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Does my mic sound okay?
It sounds beautiful.
Wonderful.
Like super echoey for me.
Sounds
Ouchie.
fabulous.
What's going on, my
girl?
Canadian Alki?
Huh?
You heard me.
I'm on my third caffeine-free Diet Coke of the night, I'll have you know.
What's wrong?
Wow.
I'm
That's
right on the
living it
verge of aspartame poisoning. My head's starting to get a little dizzy.
You need some liquor with that.
Yeah, I got Crown Royal here, but
So you only can be on for 20 minutes?
yeah, I got some stuff taken care of. Some family stuff. So I gotta go pick some
Preparing
people
for
up.
Territory Wars.
Yes. No, not that. That's
She
what I
has
should
to
be
yell at
doing.
some people.
If I was a responsible person, that's what I would be doing. But I'm picking up family members.
Which is pretty much the same thing.
Priorities, right? How's it going? Pastor's on here?
Yeah.
How's that?
What do you mean?
Been good so far.
You know, I get excited when Pastor comes on because he's so mean and
He's a man whore. Just
He missed it. He apologized to a whole load of people at the
go
beginning.
back and listen to the beginning. It was incredible.
He could just apologize again.
No.
Shit, does that mean I have to apologize for stuff?
No,
No.
not really.
Okay.
The main question is, would you apologize?
I always apologize. I'm Canadian. Canadians get super offended if people
Touché.
don't say sorry about everything. We think that.
Probably because it's pronounced sorry.
What did I say?
Oh no.
What did I say? Sorry.
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 No, sorry.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I am saying it real weird.
Okay, it's not sore and then an E. It's SAR, like sarcophagus.
I don't think it's SAR like sarcophagus. I think it's sore like butt.
Do you see an A in there between the O and the R? I'm sorry, I'm just playing up my mean image.
My leg is sore.
Yeah. But I'm not sorry that your leg is sore, nor am I sorry that your leg is sore, but you may be sorry because your leg is sore.
I feel like I need to Google words Canadians say wrong.
Goldblum says dinosaur.
I also say mayonnaise, which I don't think is a Canadian thing. I think it's like a Valley Girl thing. Mayonnaise.
I say vinegar and egg mixture.
Right.
That's more politically correct.
Right. I also say 5-cent piece because I don't want to offend anybody who might mishear me.
Sorry, it took me a second. First I was laughing politely and then I got it.
Those are my jokes. They're just onions. You got to unwrap them and get to the middle of how acidic and awful they are.
I don't think that was a particularly complex joke. It was just more...
Yes, I know. It wasn't esoteric. It's not reading Baudelaire underwater. I get it.
Can I just tell you guys, I've had a great day with territory battles. What? I got 6 out of 6 down south. I'm going to tell you the gear levels of my guys. So I have Finn, Poe, Resistance Trooper at gear 11, and Resistance Pilot at gear 8. And then I threw in Sabine. I think she went once or twice, right? I got 6 out of 6 on that mission. I did the special mission with Ray, Bb8, and GK. Past that. I did the rebel mission with all my OP rebels, CLS, Han. Who else, guys? Old Ben's only gear 9. Anyway, I got 6 out of 6 on that. And then the most exciting part, my Rogue One sucks so bad. I have Jin at 10. And then everybody else at 9, but I just have Chirruts at 8. Cassian, Chirruts at 8, K2, and Scarif Rebel Pathfinder at 9. And I got 5 out of 6.
Word.
I was worth some fist bumps.
Cassian makes those missions really easy. Especially when he puts 5 stacks of expose on one dude.
And I've just figured out how to use. I took a video of it, and I was like, "Oh, sometimes I'm a little more careful when I take videos." And so I was really paying attention to how I was using them, and I was like, "Oh, it's actually really useful if you, look at what buffs everyone has, and then decide which tune you want Cassian to put them on, things like that." So
I can attest to that. I have Cassian.
You do.
He rocks in a wedge lineup. He's gear 10. Hits hard.
I feel like you've come out of a time capsule from the 90s and you're wearing a fanny pack and you're like, "Hey guys, what's up with droids? Droids awesome."
I did actually earlier. I did apologize to people I made fun of that wore Z Cavarici.
Oh, it's over my head. I don't know what that means.
Fucking Christ! Oh yeah, you're Canadian.
Yeah.
I apologize to let's see, Pierre Turgeon.
Pretty much everybody. We don't need a recap.
No, and Pat LaFontaine, and Daniel Desjardins.
And Justin Bieber.
Those Z Cavarici pants are those parachute style pleated pants with 2 or 3 buckles across them.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Like MC Hammer shit catchers?
Sorta, but more khaki style,
Oh yeah, the one there. Actually, I don't know why. They're modern, right? They just people were wearing them last year, a couple of years ago.
They came back, yeah.
Yeah. I have to say, I don't know why, and I feel completely ashamed, but I think those pants are so super hot. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
What body type do you find them attractive on?
I think you have to be. It has to be really athletic, a thinner athletic person. Yeah. But yeah, I saw them and I'm like, oh god, Like, those are ridiculous, but also very hot. Why? You know, when your brain does that, you're like, that's hot. You're like, stop it.
I tight roll my pants. The cuffs of my pants.
It's very similar.
I always
Those go
imagine
down the
like a James Spader wearing them in a really old 80s movie where he's the bad guy, but the douchey bad guy that you still kind of like. I wouldn't mind him wearing them, but I don't know if I'd like anybody else.
What about Bugle Boy?
Oh, are those Bugle Boy pants you're wearing?
See, we just get them out of the archive.
Ranger and I used to wear cross colors and starter jackets.
And
how about the Billabong jackets? Do you remember the corduroy Billabong jackets?
Yeah, we don't wear that shit.
Yeah.
What about the West? What was it called? Far West? Did you guys do that? The Far West windbreakers? I don't know if it was just in my town, but it was like the not neoprene, but the like waterproof fabric. Starts with a G.
Gore-Tex?
Gore-Tex, yeah. They were like the first Gore-Tex jackets. And they were all different colors. And then they had the little flap of the pocket had a different color on it. And they could be like 2 or 3. And like it was like you had to have one. So it was just like this rainbow of teenagers like walking down the street at 2 a.m. All so tough in their rainbow jackets. Yeah.
I'm imagining like a Canadian street gang and just Gore-Tex jackets.
Oh, sorry.
Colorful Gore-Tex.
Smack a bitch.
Pardon me,
I don't
old
know,
lady, but we are here to mug you.
I wasn't much into fashion in my teenage years. I was more into like the Lamborghini freaking poster, the Lamborghini Countach posters.
The Lamborghini Trapper Keeper.
The Sports Illustrated football phone.
Lisa
Am I right,
Frank
bros?
Trapper Keeper
Yeah.
for the win. That's what I had was a Lisa Frank. She was awesome. Am I the only one that had Lisa? I had one.
We're
I
all
had one.
lightly
So
waiting
old.
for someone to agree.
You know, she had like the cool tigers and the crying kitties and stuff. You know, just in all different crazy colors.
There was someone who had cool tigers, and I don't know about this.
Let me.
They're all like
introduce you to
rainbow
the
bright
world
kind of
Lisa
stuff.
Frank, lady. I'm going to send you tons of links.
Oh, come on.
You know, and now we completely lost all the younger viewers because they're like, "Oh, what the hell are these?"
You'll know what we're
folks
talking about as soon as you see it, T. You'll remember. You can't not know what that is. You'll remember when you see it.
Yeah, you will. They had to have it in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, I still wear a zoot suit. Our contemporary viewers will enjoy that one.
With the hat and everything?
Yeah, and a monocle too.
And he's got the ZZ Top song playing in the background.
What, Hot Legs?
Yes.
Well, thank you. I've been working out a little bit.
Oh, man.
I've got the 3 knees, if you know what I mean.
Word.
Okay.
Yes, Jay Swizzy Swole. They're like, the fuck is Billabong?
What? How does anybody know that?
Billabong.
Maybe that's an East Coast thing. I don't know. Or East Coast, Southern East Coast.
Yeah, there's lots of surfing on the East Coast.
I mean, I used to surf in high school. We had the Billabong jackets were corduroy, so like one arm was one color and the other arm was another color, and then it had like the waves on the back. It's very cool at the time. Thank you very much.
Okay, I have a question. It's from my guild because I don't know how to answer it. So we have one of my officers is just shown his defensive teams, and if anyone's going to play us tomorrow, you just shut your little ears now. But he's got like what's the ideal Thrawn team to put
On what?
No, the meta.
I was going to say
Thrawn
to put on to use for offense, I guess is the question.
All right.
The meta Thrawn team. It's Thrawn, Shore Trooper, Death Trooper, Krennic, and Stormtrooper. That'll tear through pretty much anything.
On offense.
And then if he's running Maul, so on D, he's got some. What's he got? He's got some pretty Sith. He's got Vader and EP at 12. I don't know. Maul, EP. I don't like putting Vader on any team if he's not lead.
On offense, he's good, but you want to go with, on defense, Maul with, say, like, Trooper, definitely need Assassin,
Savage,
and then you can either go run Sidious or you can run Dooku. Keep your Palpatine and Vader for offense.
Dooku is really annoying under a Zal lead.
Oh, of course.
Really annoying.
So Team Money, why is your presence only for a short period of time tonight?
She's already explained that. Ranger, you're not paying attention.
I am kind of doing the game and stuff, you know. I'm sorry.
She's got to go pick up family.
Priority.
There's a family member who's not well.
Oh, hope
Thanks
they
for
get
making
better.
me tell
You see how
the
Tits
people,
just yelled at
Ranger.
me? See how violent Tits is?
Hey, now
Can you
everybody's
see
gonna be
why
like,
she
"Oh,
did
I hope
roller
they get
derby
better."
and stuff. She's just very violent. She broke a
I'm
girl's
not
collarbone
violent.
one time.
I'm not violent.
Like one time I was in chat and I was like, "Hi, Titch," and she slapped me violently. I mean, this is the kind of stuff we deal with.
You like being slapped by me.
No,
Violent.
not in the
Don't even
face.
pretend. Whatever. I'm so nice. I'm always nice to you.
She's very mean to me. She's totally mean to me. She's being very mean.
I stick up for
Fake
you
news.
against Finn all the time.
No, you don't. You take Finn's side. Get the hell out of
I
here.
do not.
Ranger, quit being mean to Finn. Me.
Yeah, I'm with you there. He's mean to Finn.
I am mean to Finn, but he's mean back. You gotta admit, Tits, he is mean. He is mean back to me.
He is, but I think that's because he's just lashing out because of all the abuse.
I think after
See what I'm saying?
like
She's
Kylo.
defending Finn again.
Like
Yeah,
Kylo.
it's like an old Kylo Ren thing happening.
Yes,
I think
it is.
in the beginning, I thought that it was uncalled for.
side of the Force, Tits. What's wrong?
Ranger, I think you need to get with Finn and go to couples therapy.
I don't think so. I can't acknowledge him in this.
Can I
Borg
say something?
loveness. Yes, go ahead.
In the beginning, I thought it was uncalled for,
Uh-huh.
but after like the 20th stream with Finity like in chat and not coming on, he deserves to be poked. It's just the way it is.
You mean poke the bear a little bit? Is what you're saying?
You just need to poke that bear. Poke that bear.
So-
Not gonna come on tonight. Poke.
We have a plan to like all meet up and do a stream live where we're just kind of sitting around drinking, like all in the same room. And Finn has never really gotten drunk or done anything crazy. So that's going to be the mission of the stream, is to just get Finity
And laid,
Wasted.
Tits. I'm going to need you as wingman.
See what
on this.
happens.
Me and you, Tits. We got to get some hot women and just get him just banged. They just need to. They need to rock his world.
I'm all
Wait,
for
is that
it.
going to be on the live stream too?
No,
That's
that will
probably
not
not
be
going to
on the
go
live
over
stream.
well.
Yeah, no.
Am I invited?
No, you're
Sure.
not. No, Vopper. No, and you can't bring a
Oh.
camera. No, you can come. I'd love
Yeah,
to have
I
you.
bet
Whopper, are you kidding me? That'd be a blast. But we're not filming anything with Finn. That's just what I'm saying.
Yeah, I bet you Finn goes the whole "I love you guys."
I
when
bet
he's
he
drunk.
is a very happy drunk.
know,
I
he's-
could
He's
totally see
hugging
him being
everybody.
happy.
He's like, I've got a Borg.
I think you should.
Or-
I think you should do it in Finn's bedroom.
No. Damn
Maybe
it,
I don't know. Maybe
T-Money.
he's like streams from his guest room, but like that little single bed, you guys could just be like all snuggly, and it'd be hilarious.
It's turning into a weird idea. I don't know. What's
You know
happening.
what though? To be honest, it's either Finn's gonna be like happy drunk, or he's gonna turn into like Frank the Tank, like just bananas.
He turns into
trying
Brock
to fight
Finity when he's
people, wanting
drunk.
to street naked.
Don't worry,
them
Ranger.
through
I've
the
got this.
qua-
Well, they're 5 times your size. So I got it. All right.
I'm gonna drop these fools.
Go for
Ranger,
it.
you can be my little spoon.
Why do I have to be the little spoon?
Because I have heard that my hot breath on the
Wrong.
nape of somebody's neck makes their toes tickle.
I do have ticklish toes. You make a valid point, my friend.
Yeah, I do.
But I told you that in confidence. Jesus.
I'm confident I can make your toes tickle.
It's not hard. I have the worst ticklish feet ever. It's ridiculous. It's horrifying.
That's actually
like when I go
really
get
funny.
like I've got it like I remember I went with my mom one time. She's like, "Have you ever had a?"
It's an odd segue.
Well, yeah, it leads into it. She's like, "Let's get
a great one."
Yeah, she's like, "Let's get a pedicure." I'm like, "What the fuck's a pedicure?" So you go there. They do that thing where they scrub your feet. Ladies, tell me if I'm wrong, right?
What's going on?
And
you get a pedicure with your mom?
Yeah. She was like, I was hanging out. I had to leave. I hadn't seen my mom in a while, and she wanted to, just hang out with me, right? And she was getting her nails and feet done, and I'm like, okay. So I'm there, and of course, it's all the little ladies there, Chinese or Vietnamese, I don't know, but they're like, "Do you want one?" I'm like, okay. I've never had one. I mean, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. So, and they take that, what is it, scraper, whatever that thing is.
The cheese grater?
Yeah.
The one that, there's a pile of fucking, yeah.
And I thought I was going to die because as soon as they touched my foot, I started just laughing hysterically, like, I can't do this. I mean, it was horrible. I had to like bite my lip and like look away and something because that's how sensitive my feet are. And they're sitting there like after they put your feet and soak them, then they take that damn thing to your foot, which made it 1,000 times worse. So I'm just like, oh my God, I'm gonna die here.
I hate feet so much.
Oh, and my feet are horrible because they were like really having to scrub because I got like the army feet at the time where like,
trench
I got
foot
calluses. Oh yeah, I had all that stuff.
Oh gosh.
Like I had calluses. They're like,
yeah, the half-inch
one lady's
thick
like,
calluses and shit.
She's like, "What do you do?" I'm like, "What do you mean? What do I do? I'm in the army. I walk everywhere. I go after bad guys. What do you mean? Like your feet are really."
Do you have like those thick toenails?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm sorry for serving my country and getting my feet destroyed for you too.
I'm very, very, very grateful for you serving, but I can't stand.
I can't help it that I was in the jungle up to my waist in fucking sewage.
I think that's the government's fault. I think that let's not blame Ranger here. Let's put the blame where the blame is due.
Fuck you and your stupid genetics.
No, not the song. But like, if there's soldiers out there with thick yellowy toenails, that's the government's responsibility.
Actually, I have a question for Miss McVenom.
Okay, I'm scared.
And perhaps no, this is good.
Whenever he says, "Hey tits," I always get like really scared. Like
no, perhaps we share the same.
Spot.
We share the same issue here. Feet, to me, I don't like the word.
I don't either.
The word, I think that not liking the word might inform my dislike of the physical object of a foot, especially foot. Foot is not a very attractive sounding word.
Mm-mm. And the guys can tell you, I have an issue with some words. Some words bother me. The way they sound, the way they're formed in your mouth when you're saying them.
Like
just
Bisquick?
the connotation with
Waffle?
them.
No.
Just, I just don't like
chocolate
the way
banana?
they sound. And so feet, that's absolutely correct. I don't like the way the word sounds, much less
Gabba gabba hey.
feet.
Well, I don't understand.
Parsnip.
I'm confused. What's wrong with the word feet?
It just sounds.
There's something about the F sound and the hard T.
And the E too with it. I mean, like all three of those combined just make it sound stupid or just gross. I don't know.
Okay, here's Ranger. I'm gonna say 2 words to you, and you describe to me what you think of and how you feel when I say these words. Ready?
Hold on 1 second. Hold that thought. $2 from Think Cairo says, Ranger, you really know how to turn on the women. I don't know what that means. But...
He's talking about your thick toenails. Turn us on. Oh, no, they don't. I'm sorry.
I mean, the rest of me is fine. It's just, and I've used the medication. It just doesn't do anything.
Yes, jail pain.
It's from having your feet in boots all day, every day for a week.
Like forever, yeah. All right, continue your thought, Pastor. I apologize.
Not just for you. This is for everyone. I'm going to say, these are the words, snack and nap. Now, I want you to say these words or just mouth them and see if it doesn't elicit some sort of smile or happy image.
Snack and nap, okay.
Yeah, snack. Who doesn't like to snack?
It's making
I realize this is an ontological discussion we're having. And then nap is the same thing. There's a wryness and a happiness to the word that makes you kind of like okay inside. But then you say something like foot, which is this moribund,
fungus and
boring word.
I don't have the same connotation to the word that you are.
You think the word snack sounds just like the word foot?
Well, you're making a comparison of two things as like apple and oranges. I mean, I think of snacks.
No, I'm
and
saying the pronunciation of the word. You can take the images out of it and say snack and nap.
Right.
It's the way your face moves when you say these words, and it's the way your face looks. Snack, because you elongate your mouth so it's kind of a smile, and you say foot. Okay, and it contracts.
I love Grimm's little like snicker.
I'm trying my hardest not to laugh at this.
No, Darth Hideous, we can't ban words like ontological on Saturday stream because it would make me seem less smart.
Silence.
Okay.
Deep thoughts.
So.
And ontological is spelled O-N-T-O.
Oh, don't correct people. Come on. We're all drinking.
Well, I have to stay in character.
I know. That's why we love you.
Can't be a goddamn sweetie pie all the time.
That's right.
Yeah, okay. So now we know all the problems with different words that we have. So the next question I have a few to get to. First off, Darth Hideous wants me to let you know that he thinks you're fucking awesome.
Who?
Pastor.
Me?
He said, please let me get the exact wording here.
Pastor is awesome, man.
Awesome.
Aw?
I love me some Pastor. I love me some Whopper Pants.
I love
I'm trying to get Urban on tonight, Pastor, but
how 1 out of
he's been
100
busy
people
with
agree.
His kids and stuff, you know?
Urban is?
Yeah, he's got, it's wrestling season and stuff. I mean, he's a busy dad.
You know what? I have to say, Urban Blaster's stream voice, the way he enunciates and articulates words, is my favorite.
We showed Tits me
I
and
just
Finn the other
love it.
night. We're showing Tits when we did the EA kind of pun thing we did. I thought she was gonna die. God, listen to Whopper do his, or I'm sorry, Urban do his thing. Oh,
I just love that really dramatic enunciation and articulation that he does with all of his streams. It just cracks me up.
I got a green mod.
So
How
funny.
the hell do I get a goddamn green mod doing the Ewok event? See, this is the kind of bullshit I'm talking about with this RNG shit. They hate me. I did get 4 MK4s. That's not bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Tits.
Oh, it's okay. I'm trying to find something here.
Luckily, I'm drinking on my...
Okay, here it is. Not a question, but tell Pastor he's my effing hero. That's what
you never know.
Nice.
My hero.
What does effing mean?
Effing.
Like the vodka?
Way to say, no.
Yes, it's like the vodka.
Friggin' hero. Question from Dustin Tiny Rick. Sure. Would a level 75 or 80 G6 Jawas with good mods be sufficient to clear crit damage T3 mod challenge?
Yes.
G6?
G6?
78.
Well, say that one more time. Maybe I misunderstood the question.
G6 Jawas level 75 to 80 with good mods. Would that clear the crit damage T3 mod challenge? I mean, I guess if it was really good mods.
RNG would have to be dependent on that.
Yeah.
No.
Pastor
No, seriously.
Pastor's a no.
I didn't clear it until I got them all to Gear 7. And
Nice.
put health mods on.
Yeah, even with gear, even at level 5.
Unless things have changed in the last 8 months or whatever, then
no,
not
on
with
that.
Not with mod
Gear
challenges.
7.
No, those are pretty much straight on, homie.
All right.
Look
See?
at Whopper answered a Star Wars question. I'm so happy.
See? I used to play this fucking game.
I know. What
Whopper
happened?
being relevant.
I still kind of play this game.
You said you were in a guild. Did you lie to me, Whopper?
Check the Skype chat, and I posted a picture of a screenshot of my guild and my name in it.
Okay.
You fuck.
Fuck you.
What,
That's what I was
Everyone say goodbye to Whopper
unicorns
Pants.
dancing
Fuck
on
you.
rainbows?
What?
You
What,
heard me.
pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows?
Yeah. No, it's above that, but yeah, that's a good song. Pink fluffy unicorns riding on rainbows. It's a great song.
It is.
It's like saying snack and nap. It's all you
It used
fucking
to be the theme
plebeians out
song
there.
of my old Guild Wars 2 guild.
Huh?
I said that used to be the theme song of one of my old MMO guilds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. You and I have so much in common.
Question,
I'm drinking
Kev.
some more.
Kev B1 Jernobi.
Nice.
Question: if you were going to have a pork sandwich from Subway, what would you put on it?
Jeez.
Pork.
Black olives and Parmesan.
Yeah, you need the black olives and the lettuce and the jalapenos and the pickles and
I love black olives. And
And that sriracha
I
sauce.
put black olives on everything. You kidding me?
me too. They're so good.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had manatee? Spiced manatee?
No, I have not.
With black
you haven't
olives?
either.
Not yet.
You haven't either.
Yeah.
You haven't either.
Yes, I
Whopper.
have.
No, you're
I
lying.
spent so much time in
I
the
call
Everglades.
shenanigans on that bullshit.
What? You don't know that I've spent time in the Gulf Stream of Florida eating manatee flesh?
Yeah, I'm calling shenanigans.
I come from a long line of people that go to Florida to die. So I've
What's that
seen
have to do
a
with
manatee.
eating manatees?
There's lots of manatee in Florida.
I'm not denying
I love
that
the
fact. I
thing
don't think
that-
you've partaken of the flesh of said manatees.
I have these size I got from this turtle.
More bullshit.
No, it's true. He wore a red headband.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, here.
Raphael? Wait a minute,
Take
which
it-
was the red
Yeah, that's the guy.
headband?
And he
Yeah.
said, do you know him too?
Word.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Anyway, he
like
gave me-
I knew a lady who knew him. I don't know.
yeah, thanks. So he gave me the size, right? And he said, if there's one thing you need to do, you need to taste the flesh of manatee, but make it spicy. And so I did.
Again, shenanigans. I win.
Okay.
I think you're full of baloney.
I'm not. It is quite the delicacy down there in Boca Raton. Along with-
Get the fuck out of here. Oh my
Along
god, I
with
got a great
Fugal
mod.
and
What is happening
Vodka.
here? Ugh. Makes me not want to do the damn Ewok event. Jesus.
Someone stop me. I'm wailing out on this fucking game right now.
Stop! What are you doing, T?
Stupid.
What are you wailing out
Kylo
on?
Ren
What are
on
you
mass
doing?
is so
What are you-
hard to
wait,
gear.
T
I
Money,
just
what is
spent like
happening?
$40.
T, what are you doing? What are you trying to do?
Why?
Because I wanna. I've got a team that I want to put in, and I need
Who are you
to
trying
not
to do?
have
What
him
are you
a
trying to
gear
do?
8. Huh?
What are you trying to do? Why are you spending money?
I'm trying to get my teams ready for territory wars. I'm just a complete sucker. I'm 100% conscious of what this game is doing to me. Yet, in the fucking shell.
That tells me that you have zero self control, and I want to take you on a date.
See, I can make you feel bad.
See, now we can
I got
record
my-
that on a camera. See, I don't have a problem with that.
Completely awkward. Because
It's true, Tits. I'd just be like, you'd be like, oh, that's a really cool shirt. I'd be like, hey, buddy, how much for the shirt? You know, I've always wanted to have manatee. Come on, baby. I know a good place.
I gear 11 my crew for free.
Yeah, well. Okay. Son of a gun.
What are you trying to accomplish, though? I'm just curious, T.
Okay, so I'm building teams for territory wars, and I refinagled everything because we have a new strategy. So there's like the teams that I've been using I can't use anymore because people are plowing through them. They know how to plow through them. So
getting plowed through to change your mind about shit.
I know. You know, whenever I get plowed, I'm impacted for at least 24 hours.
Word.
Impacted?
That was intentional.
I love it when people use medical terms accidentally for like regular.
No, that wasn't. Well, the plowed part was on purpose. That
I wish I had a glove snap, like sound effect for that.
But I've got I'm building a team around Hermione and Kylo Ren unmasked, and I just didn't. They're like both of those tunes are fine at low gear. Like they really are. You can, if you protect them and put lots of speed on them, they're Kylo is just there for his leader ability, and you don't get everything out of him if he's not gear 12, of course, but his leader ability does a ton more than just putting Phasma in. So that's why I'm okay with him at a low gear level, and then Hermit Yoda as well. But I really wanted to have them both at gear 9 for Territory Wars, and I don't know, it's been a bad week with crystals for me.
Why is that?
Well, I'm managing another account right now. I'm helping out another guild that we like. One of their players came to us, and so I left my Teals' old account in there, and so I've just not been doing my territory or in my Galactic War and stuff, and kind of fallen behind. That's my excuse, but I'm really just fucking impatient. I'm like, God damn it! It's like another 2 days of coming first in both arenas to get these. How about I just move some money onto my credit card and push the screen?
Well,
I like to spend my money on lilacs.
What's that?
It's a flower. You didn't know a lilac was a flower?
Oh, I thought you said wax.
Why would I say that? Why would I sound like Elmer Fudd? I don't have a speech impediment.
Well, that might be why you have gorgeous legs.
We have farming lilacs.
I like spending my money on pretty things that make people feel happy, because I can't do it with my words.
Aww.
Yeah. I have a sensitive side.
That's what I say. Meh.
Yeah, say. You're gonna be my little spoon. Say.
That's what I say. And damn coppers, keep away. Say. Meh.
Yeah. I'm gonna help you turn some butter. Say.
Like near-death experience or something?
What?
I said you're being really nice tonight. Did you have like a near-death experience or something?
Yeah, I did. It's Mardi Gras in old New Orleans town, and everyone is expected to be nice to one another and be amenable to Dionysiastic. That's another big word for the chat out there if you want to make fun of me for saying Dionysiastic, just actions, and it's dumb. And so, but it's put me in a happy mood, right? Because I love parades, and I love the sound of screaming children, right? And I love the sound of random people running by my condo screaming "fuck, drink, fuck, drink." It's glorious.
Really?
So it just put that crooked smile on my face, and
that's such an efficient chant.
Give all of it, isn't it?
It's like, what else are you gonna say? Really?
Sorry, I think I was watching too much Father Ted. I think that was a Father Ted reference that just came out.
Is that what that is?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Cops are coming for something.
Arse, drink. Yeah.
What's that, Ouchie?
Sirens coming.
Little Boondock Saint action.
No. Father Ted was a show on the BBC. It was filmed in Ireland.
Oh, was it really? I thought you were doing the guy from.
No.
That's the one with the teddy bear that talks?
Right?
It came out before Boondock Saints, actually.
Oh, I'm sure it did.
But it's a great show if you like British humor.
I love British humor.
Then you need to see it, because that
it has the guy with like the heavy eyebrows. What's his name?
Yes, it does. Dermot something.
I don't know the actor off the top of my head.
But
I like old British humor, like everybody ever seen the Red Dwarf?
Monty Python is still for me like just
Monty Python, gold. Benny Hill.
Oh yeah.
Yakety Sax.
Red Dwarf and Are You Being Served used to be my favorite.
Yes, there you go.
John Cleese.
Jay Swizzy Soul said Dionysiastic. Say the word again. Dionysiastic.
Dionysus.
He wants to know what that means.
Look
of
it
these
up.
words. Isn't that like hedonistic or
yes. Caligula-esque.
Oh, let's not bring up Caligula. Good lord.
He's the one that stabbed the ocean, right?
Why? Who doesn't want to see Malcolm McDowell peeing into a corner?
Well, I mean, if you put it that way, I mean, I want to see it right
exactly.
Okay, questions.
Yeah.
I have a few more. Nathaniel Miller is trying to prep for his Imperial probe droid.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, wait. Is that what he means? Trying to prep my imps for 7-star R2. Maybe I read that wrong.
Right.
He has Thrawn, Palp, Tark, Snow, and Storm. What gear level should I shoot for?
Gear 9 at least.
Yeah, 9.
You go in there anything less, you will be miserable. I'm telling you.
Well, you can go in with
You
less.
can,
It's
but
just,
there's this thing called the 7 hours of Ranger trying to get Thrawn. I'm just trying to save you the pain.
well, you can go in with Gear 8 Imperial Troopers under Veers. That one breezes right through it.
It's true, but he didn't mention Veer, so that's why I said what I said. If you had Veers, then that's cash money, you know. But I stand before you, a broken and bitter man. Thrawn hurt me. I'm just saying. Okay. Is that the only question we got, Tits, or we got more?
There's a weird one from Jay Swizzy Swole. He wants to know if he sends a dick pic to the RSG phone,
No.
he will make sure it gets to the right inbox. That would be the trash box.
Yeah,
that's where we go to.
I would chuckle and then throw it away.
Yeah. I still don't understand why guys do that. Like,
I don't get that either.
I've never looked at one with no context and just that part. Like, there has to be more to it. I don't ever just look at that part and say, "Oh, that's awesome. I want to go do something with it right now."
What,
it's not.
What?
It's not
you need a haiku or something?
No. Number one, I need to know the person and be attracted to them and into them. First off. Second off, I would need to have context surrounding it. It's just just to send that. It's like sending a picture of a finger or something. It doesn't I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I need more.
Hey, fingers can be sexy.
Ouchie T, tell me how. You guys think so? I don't think so.
This is what happens to me when I watch Titanic. Snap.
Huh?
Near far.
Yes, tell me that E.T. doesn't if E.T. sent a picture of his finger to you.
Well, that's glowing. I mean, there's
it is
talent there.
Exactly.
There's something going on there.
Right. Yeah. There's something special about him that no haiku could possibly explain.
Word.
So maybe a penis, that's veiny and a little turgid.
Did you say turgid?
Yeah, it's a turgid, veiny cock.
Oh
sent
my
to
god! I swear that night I thought we were all gonna die, dude. You were even cracking up.
Would what happened?
I don't ever hear Whopper laugh that much, but that night Whopper was cracking up just as much as we were.
Everybody was losing it.
Well, if you heard me laugh, it must have been something that I said.
Well, no, we were trying to
That's a joke.
Talking about
thanks for playing along.
Catapult into space.
What was it?
Was it a Mad Lib?
The dark side
yes,
was
it was
turgid.
a Mad Lib.
Yeah.
So those are always funny. T always does such a good job with those. They're hilarious.
Is she still here?
Yeah.
Do we have time for Mad Lib?
Oh no, that was free T money.
You're being so quiet.
I know.
I left for 5 minutes. I left for 5 minutes and just sat down as Ranger said, "Is she still there?"
So you have 5
Then
minutes.
you didn't hear me say cock,
or you can do a Mad Lib.
Let's do a Mad Lib.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Pastor, I probably wouldn't have done it if you were on here because you make me a little shy. Because you're,
here, T.
cool, which is fucking so stupid. I feel so bad about myself thinking that, but
what?
You
flattering about?
Okay, as long as somebody got that. But you missed my pirate Mad Lib, which was basically
she did a great pirate voice.
I really did.
It was awesome. It was really good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. If it makes you feel any better, I think Tits is great.
I know, right? I know. I'm with you. I am so with you. And so, like, a part of me took that personally, but I'm just like my all of my being, like 99% of my being completely agrees with you.
I can't help it. I'm the bad boy in the leather jacket and pompadour.
What's going on
I just keep picturing Crybaby.
Oh, Johnny Depp describes me to a T.
I'm pretty sure that pastor has like a really like fucked up lazy eye and is like burnt on the side of his head. So I imagine
he looks like
bringing up the
Jack Sparrow
We're all
version.
in trouble.
Fucking shit, T. I'm sorry my parents didn't want me and put me into some fucking orphanage where we're eating hardtack swill.
Sanctuary.
Sorry I had to grow up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which is basically just a temperate Canada, by the way.
I mean, it's pretty close.
It's not fun. It's not fun being in a fire and having someone poke your eye with a glass shard.
Stop it. I'm gonna feel bad about laughing and like.
Yeah, you should
15
feel bad
seconds.
about laughing. I am deformed and burned, and it took 47 skin grafts from my ass to make myself look presentable.
Well, that's kind of hot.
Yeah.
They're hairy
Oh,
graphs. That's kind of gross.
God, we got
Like
90
ass
people
face.
still watching.
No, I
this.
shaved
I
my
love our
ass.
fans. We got 90 people watching this right now. That's unbelievable.
I don't.
Oh my!
They just want the Mad Lib to start. T Money, let's get a good one. Let's get a Star Wars one. Let's just get
A really good one.
Yeah, let's do this, T Money.
Okay.
And do a voice.
Do a voice.
I mean, I like your voices. I like your
They're so horrible. Okay. Okay, you gotta give me a minute. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
The Holy Roman Empire. It was neither Holy Roman or an empire. Confer.
Agreed.
It actually was both those things.
I know, Constantine.
Yeah, that was
Council of Nicaea, I know.
that wasn't very good.
Yeah.
I wish Sir Loki was still here. I'd ask him a question.
Yeah, what happened? Did he just die?
He said he would be right back and never came back.
Okay, I have a question.
You scared
He
him
went
away.
to either go eat or win some money. That's pretty much the only
He
thing.
was playing around with some poker chips, so I think he got the urge to go win straight cash.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up, T?
Pastor, do you know Sir Loki, or are you just like super mean to him, like very randomly?
Oh, we're besties.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like Smithy D and I are besties.
No.
Yeah, we are. Smithy D loves me.
Smithy's too good for you.
No.
Smithy D adores me, especially when I do an impression of him.
No.
Okay. Ask Ranger. Ranger was there that night.
Okay.
Did he like go off on you and start yelling?
No.
I kind of really want to
No.
know this now.
We had a wonderful conversation about something, and we were laughing and rollicking and frolicking and jousting, and it was fantastic.
See?
And then Smithy says, "Hey, I have an." I was like, "Oi, I have an idea.
Oi,
why don't
hey,
you
governor."
impersonate me?" I'm like, "Okay, I will, but can I do it in the Cockney slang?" He's like, "You got to do whatever you got to do." And I was like, "I don't know what the fuck that means, but I'll just go ahead and do it."
It's a great day
And I
in
did it.
Canada, and therefore
Great. And by the way, we hoisted T. We hoisted libations.
Uh-huh.
All right. So in your face.
I can never tell whether he's being sarcastic or not.
He's always
In
Do you
your
have a problem
Quebecois
with that?
face.
Am I the
He's
only
always
one?
sarcastic.
You just roll
Just
the dice.
always
Yeah.
sarcastic.
But I feel like sometimes there's a bit of truth to some of these really sarcastic stories. So
That
it's like
makes it
trying
more
to pick
sarcastic.
apart what is real and what
Right,
isn't.
that makes it
So
more
difficult.
sarcastic.
Oh, hey, interesting. I just found a site where I can just type in the words and then it just makes it for us without even seeing it.
Nice.
All right.
Ouchie, how you doing?
Is it Ask
Ouchie,
Jeeves,
Ouchie, how you
a
doing?
hot bot?
Hold on. Ouchie, how you doing, hun?
I'm okay. I'm trying to get my kid to go to sleep, so I'm going to be kind of quiet.
That's okay. I hadn't heard anything from you. I didn't know if the shock of all this was.
No, you can't shock me.
No.
Trust me.
I know. I've had conversations with Ouchie before. I mean,
We've been hanging out more and more with Ouchie and
Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, and she's kind of the boss of us, right, Tits?
Is she?
She's the matriarch.
Oh,
no.
Very, very much so.
No, don't. Okay, yes.
That's exactly what a matriarch would say.
Yes, that's true.
Unlimited power.
Okay, chat. Here we go.
Here we go,
I
chat.
need words. I need a first name, plural noun, proper noun. Ooh, so proper. Past tense, verb. Okay, let's go over those 5. First name, plural noun,
Betty.
proper noun.
Pastor Whopper Pants.
Pastor Whopper Pants.
What?
Exactly.
Okay. See ya.
Okay. Stream lurker, maybe. Plural noun, proper noun. Plural noun, proper noun, folks. Let's wait for that lag, and here we go. Chase Wizzy Swole has decided that he's going to stalk each of us, asks the question, each streamer, what state do you live in? Are you married? How many kids?
Ranger J,
not.
1999. I live in Georgia. I am.
No, let's not. Let's keep the fun and mystery of it. Like,
No,
We've
I'm
already
an
said
open
that.
book. You don't have to share if you don't want to. But I live in Georgia. I'm married. I've been divorced. I have a son. He's 15. He just turned 15 2 days ago. So, I'm a Cancer. I like long walks on the beach. Good scotch. I like swimming with bow-legged women.
Farewell and adieu to your fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu to your ladies of Spain. For we've received orders to sail back to Boston. And never more will we see you
Ranger, all that
again.
stuff. Army. And what else you want to know? I like good. I said scotch. Okay, I'm done.
Did I forget to mention scotch?
Word.
Little spoon.
see, this is
Okay.
what creeps me out when somebody says that, and then they're like, "You can find out if you really want to know." Like,
Yeah, it's kind of nice when people are like, tell us everything about you, because you know that they're just probably not going to look, or they haven't
Well, I
already.
have some friends. If I make one phone call, I can find out anything I want. So
Oh my gosh.
that's
Creepy.
the benefits
Yeah,
of working and
same
doing
here.
what I did, Tits. What do you think? What do you think I did?
So I played another game. and
GLG
had,
30.
like, a crazy.
Are you the only one that got that?
Tits,
Apparently.
that's why she's quiet.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh.
Okay, so I played another game, and there was this just really angry little man, just angry man that just hated me because I killed all his little pixel choops,
Well, God forbid.
and yeah, just did not like it at all. It
Terrible
was-
person, you.
yeah, it was Game of War. I don't know if you guys know that game, but he went like crazy stalk. I'm gonna kill you and your whole family kind of mode on me. And actually found a lot of information on me, which kind of like just freaked me out. So anytime anybody asks me stuff like that, I'm like, why? Why do you want to know that stuff?
How about now?
And this is why you buy a shotgun.
Look, I'll teach you martial arts, knives, all that stuff, Tits. You'll be good to go.
Awesome.
That reminds me, what form did you take, Ranger?
I have black belts in Jikite Jiu-Jitsu, Shotokan Karate, Aikido, and Kendo.
Nice.
Plus, I've been trained in all the military martial arts like Sock P and stuff like that. You know, like the
Sock
stuff you see
P?
on John. It's what you see. Have you ever seen the movie John Wick?
Making that up.
Oh my gosh, John
It's-
Wick.
it's
was
Sock
such
P.
a good
That's-
movie.
Close range fighting with firearms.
Right. You maintain your equipment. That's what John. If you ever notice John Wick, he always maintains his gun. Right. That's Sock P.
I love
Yeah,
John Wick.
those were badass movies.
Mm-hmm. Where do you think that a lot of these movies and stuff get their ideas and stuff from?
The Chinese.
Well, some of it is the Chinese. I can't lie. Bruce Lee is the boss. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
Much like Ranger, I maintain my equipment as well.
it's a different type of equipment.
Like my 9
I
iron
like-
is always clean. My 8-iron is always my driver. What were you thinking? I wasn't talking about that.
Hey, Ranger,
Okay.
did you dig the gun kata in Equilibrium?
Yes. Katas. I haven't heard that word for so
Grim, you're
long.
very
What?
And SOCP is an acronym.
Like,
we do that in the military a lot.
giggly.
It stands for Special Operation Combatus Program.
I'm a little what?
like a knowing giggle. There's like a lot of knowing giggles from Grim tonight. Maybe I haven't noticed it before. Cocksnot. I don't think these are adjectives. What's an adjective? Is a word that describes a noun.
Right.
So it's like
turgid.
Turgid. Yeah, turgid. Juicy. Okay, Danilo. Gotcha, juicy.
Come on, guys. Come on, chat. Y'all educated. Let's do this.
I need
Ranger.
adverb.
Yeah, what's up, Whopper Pants?
What's that?
Hard boiled or the killer?
Killer.
Good man.
Moist.
Yeah, Ranger. Moist?
Killer.
Jiggly.
I still got to go killer.
All right. Okay, ladies, I'd like a word from each of the ladies.
Yes, ouchie and tits. Let's get a word from each of you. Now tell them what kind of word you need, though.
I need
words are always so
adjective,
lame.
first name, plural noun. I need 3 adjectives.
Um,
I just read cocksnot. I just read cocksnot in chat, and I think that's the funniest thing.
What's that?
yeah. Can we use that one?
Yeah, absolutely.
What is
I can't even imagine what that would look like. Cocksnot.
I don't want
Cocksnot.
to imagine it.
Wow, that's
Semen mixed with a little bit of urine?
Is that an?
I would think it's like like green stuff coming out. That's what I imagine.
No, that's gonorrhea.
I can tell you right now, somebody is Urban Dictionarying it.
Ugh.
Oh,
Okay.
exactly.
Oh, sorry.
Pudding.
Pudding.
No.
And we needed a first name?
We need first name.
Okay, well, we got to do Kylo.
Kylo.
Mithron.
Swole Pants McGee.
Exactly.
Just because we can't do anything normally.
Kevwan Jernoboyi said cocksnot is a noun.
Yeah, I have it as a plural noun. Cocksnot. I'm just having some trouble. Plural noun. Okay, I'll switch phalanges and cocksnot.
Word.
Oh no. Phalanges is also.
Dun, 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 dun. Just as a heads up for everybody while we're doing this, we will be doing the Mystery Science Theater 2,500 subscriber special here soon. So be on the lookout for that. We're also getting close to 3,000 subs. So on top of doing that, we're going to have to think of something else to do for 3,000 subs. I mean, Tits, what the fuck are we going to do? I'm running out of ideas.
I don't know. I've got a couple. I have a couple ideas.
Yeah, you're smart.
Query.
You should get together for that.
Have
Query.
Finity and Ranger duke it out with their lightsabers on stream. That would be freaking awesome.
And my birthday's next weekend.
I know. We got next weekend, Tits' birthday. What now? Are you gonna be able to stream on Saturday? Because I don't know if I think that Saturday's your birthday, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're gonna be able to stream. So we're gonna have to do like a Friday special stream for your birthday.
I don't know. I'm pretty lame, so I don't know if I'll be doing anything really, going anywhere.
Well, you tell me. I will do the stream based off what you want me to do.
I'll let you know. I'll know by late next week, probably, or midweek. I'll let you know. But I would like to.
Okay.
It'd be fun.
Darth Hideous
will definitely be cool.
You shut your pie hole. you owe us one. Be quiet.
Hey, leave that guy alone. He's the only one that likes me.
Which?
We love Darth Hideous.
Oh yeah, Bimasu's sick.
Oh yeah,
with the flu.
Dame Kyrell says that you hate him, Tits. I mean, what's going on with that?
He is such a little shit. I don't hate him though. I mean, like He's my good troll. Like I have a bad troll and a good troll. He is the good one. He at least brings up legit funny things. The way he trolls me, I laugh at them.
Right.
So I call him the little shit, but I love Thane. He's great.
Yeah, he's good peeps.
He's a good guy.
All our viewers are great.
Yeah, he's the best.
Oh, Jesus.
I need more adverbs. I just erased the whole thing.
What happened?
It's a great day for
I
Canada
chose
and therefore the world.
Swole Pants McGee. If anyone wants to up that, they can. I need a lot of adjectives. Juicy was one, wasn't it?
Well, it's more like ing words, right? With adjectives.
Are they?
Seepage.
Oh, no, it's a verb.
Seepage. No, seepage is a noun. Seeping.
Okay, let's see.
What is it?
Snuggling.
How about fuzzy?
Snuggling.
Snuggling isn't an adjective, is it?
No, it's
adverb.
Oh, okay.
Adverb.
Oh, no. Wait. Adjective.
No, I said
Adverbs
snuggly.
end in ing. Verbs are actions. Adjectives describe nouns.
No, snuggly. Snuggly.
Oh,
like
snuggly.
Okay.
I am snuggly.
Word.
Seeping. Okay, so what's an adjective? Like
It's a descriptive
Something that
thing,
describes
like,
a person, place, or thing.
like
red.
rocky.
Sometimes we done this and I still get kicked right.
Dripping, crooked, rusty.
Dickhole.
Like incessant.
Look at the big brand on Algae. What?
Incessant dripping?
That's a keeper.
Incessant dripping.
Is that an adjective?
Durgent.
Yeah.
Incessantly turgid? That sounds fine.
There's Bimasu.
Did you call?
Oh, does Bimatsu get in there? Flaccid? He said flaccid. The
Flaccid it
spam
is.
lover himself has made a appearance.
Incontinent.
Trontacular. I love the name.
Incontinent, I like that one.
Yeah,
He says, stop hating on God's favorite children. Canada rocks. It is a great day for Canada and therefore the world.
Okay, so I need just a plural noun then. Fuckers.
You would know that
why
word
not?
better than
Fuckers
anything.
it is.
I was
Okay,
only called a
here we go.
motherfucker 400 times on the stream for her birthday.
I like that word. What else? Tumescent. Tumescent is a good word.
Okay. A young boy. Okay, you ready?
All right.
Brace yourself.
So what's the subject matter that we are doing the Mad Lib about?
It says Star Wars.
Okay, Star Wars.
Oh,
Okay,
yay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think this is going to be brutal.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. prepare
Exciting.
yourself.
A young boy named Anakin Skywalker, incredibly strong with the Force, is discovered by Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn and his Padawan, Pastor Whopperpants Kenobi. Qui-Gon believes Anakin is the chosen one, prophesied to bring cocksnot to the phalanges.
A prophecy misread may have been.
Prophecy misread. Okay, let me just turn my mic up a bit. After Qui-Gon is dead by a hideous Darth Maul.
Ranger has left the building.
He's just picturing that. He's picturing Pastor as a Padawan, bringing cocksnot to the phalanges. Now we all are.
I am a giver.
With his fucked up eye and his burnt face. Cock in hand.
Escaping a burned down orphanage.
with the arms full of phalanges.
Yeah, and my cat Nermal dying in the corner.
Oh man.
Yeah, good times, T. Good times.
Qui-Gon believes Anakin is the chosen one, prophesied to bring... Oh no, where I already read that. After Qui-Gon is dead by the hideous Darth Maul, Obi-Wan defeats this Sith apprentice and then, over the strong objections of Master Yoda, obeys his master's final wish to noshing the boy.
Noshing?
Whoa.
Yeah. Anakin grows powerful with the Force, and his skill causes him to become incontinent and chafe against Obi-Wan's training, which he feels is restricted. Against the strictest rules of the Jedi Order, Anakin falls in love with Padme Amidala, Queen, and later Senator of Clit. The two wed in secret and act for Jedi due to the inherent emotional vulnerability. The Clone Wars begin to rage through every part of the known galaxy, and the Jedi fight snuggly to bring peace back to the Republic. Anakin and Padme continue to keep their marriage a secret, but soon Padme becomes pustulous. Although thrilled by the news, Anakin begins... Sorry, you guys with me?
Annie.
There's a good one in a little while.
Terrible, wonderful has happened. What is it?
Maybe I'm pustulous. I'm thrilled by that news.
This is the happiest day of my life.
Finally. You frigid bitch. Okay. Anakin begins to have visions of Padme's death. The secretive nature of their relationship forces him to seek help outside the Jedi Order, and he desperately asks aid of Chancellor Kylo Swolepants McGee, whose incessantly turgid and flashed fuckers are increasing daily. That was terrible for that first line there. Bad people.
Oh my god. Oh my god, the Star Wars ones kill me. Oh, Annie, nothing wonderful's happened.
I'm pustulous.
What are we gonna do?
Oh god, show me. Oh, it's so disgusting. I love it. Get a phalange. Okay.
Oh, that was good.
Okay, I gotta take this over to
Ow.
Ouchie.
That hurt.
Ouchie.
Yes.
On the Angel server, can we have a role that is Senator of Clit? Please.
I'm not in charge of that.
I mean, just saying, I think that'd be perfect.
Is that one that you'd like for somebody else, or do you want that for yourself?
No,
Can I be Senator?
You can only nominate yourself for the Senator of Clit.
You can be Chancellor of Clit. Someone can be Governor of Clit. Like, just pretend it's.
It's so good.
How about
May I be
Sheriff?
the Sergeant at Arms of Clit?
Right, there can be. Right.
Can I take the minutes on the Clit?
Secretary.
Secretary of Clit. Yeah. Treasurer of Clit. Treasurer of Clit. Shotgun.
I'll go to no confidence in Chancellor Clit.
Sheriff.
Sheriff Clit. Oh my god. We're not gonna forget this in the morning, are we? I'm gonna go write it.
Ouch, she's like, sure.
Rear Admiral of the Clit.
Grand Admiral.
Staff
Grand
Sergeant
Admiral
of the Clit.
Actually, I prefer Grand Admiral of the Clit. That would be the one I would want.
You got one up me, don't you?
Yeah.
As you can see here, the Clit is ray shielded, so you have to use proton torpedoes to penetrate it.
The Clit. It's a trap.
She has her shields up.
What do you say, Red 5, about the Clit? Some guns on the tower, some on the bottom. What do you think?
This is Gold Leader. We're starting our attack run on the Clit.
I copy, Gold Leader.
Well, we used to shoot womp rats the size of those clits.
That's no moon.
There's no room. Loosen up.
Great shot, kid. Don't get clitty.
Oh, great. I snorted.
Oh, somebody
Thank you.
snorted.
Thank you. I snorted.
Awesome.
Clit.
I'm writing this
Why
down.
did it
and
have
I-
to be
I-
Clit?
which ones am I forgetting? Senator of Clit, Governor Clit, Sheriff Clit, Treasurer of Clit, Grand Master Clit. Oh no, Grand Admiral Clit.
Again, yeah, I like Grand Moff Clit too. I think they can put that one in there.
The clit is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. Is it possible to learn
Gandalf
about the
Clit?
clit? Not from a Jedi.
Grand Moff Clit.
Grand. I got the spell.
Count Clit?
Count Clit.
Blackbeard Red Clit Commander.
There you go. Duke of Clit.
One.
One clit, two clit, three clits.
Earl of Clit.
Gosh. The stream. I mean,
Happy Matsu.
I'm gonna dip out, you lovely, stupid fuckers.
There's only men pilots.
Are you?
They'll
You're
never
leaving?
find the clit.
Oh,
I love you guys.
love
Maybe
you. Later.
back.
Be careful.
Are you gonna be
Drive
coming
safe.
back,
Cheers,
T Money, or are you out for the night?
I'll try and come back, but
Okay.
I don't know what it's gonna look like. So, Mwah. Bye.
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 See you later.
Bye, Ranger.
All right. Oh my god.
You know what I always think when T Money comes into a room? You remember
Uh.
Jersey Shore when like Snooki comes in, the party's here? I always think of like T
Smush,
Money
smush.
just busting in. She's the party. I feel sad when she's gone.
Sad panda.
I'm sad, Panda. It's okay. I still have Alchie.
That's right. Who is now coming up for names of titles for the Charlie's Angels that will make Grande shit his pants tomorrow.
Grande.
What the fuck
Oh,
is
man.
Sergeant of the Clit? What? What is happening?
Alchie, that would be a fun, interesting topic.
Sweet Jesus. Wow. Just wow.
Oh, I'm so glad I pulled out the good freaking scotch for this one.
Man.
So worth it.
I mean, I'm sweating so much from laughing. Like, I think I sweat out all the alcohol out of me. Jesus Christ.
You
Yeah,
laughed
put
so
down
hard
like
it
a
made you sober.
Half-witted, scruffy-looking Clit. Will someone get this big walking Clit out of my way?
You said it, Chewy. Where'd you dig up that old clit?
Can I just say that word,
Oh,
even though I've
T Money's gone.
I know. Go ahead.
The League of Extraordinary Clit Herders.
Oh gosh. She would love that actually.
She would.
I have to just say though, I know I've said the word over and over again, and it sounds funny when you guys say it, but that's not a word I usually like to say either because it sounds funny when it comes out. Like the
Is
word,
it like saying foot? Is it
yes,
the same thing
it
as
is.
saying
It
foot?
is. I think the word clit is like a weird word.
The fun button.
Pleasing.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
The pleasure Cheeto.
Clicking
I prefer
the
little
mouse.
little man in the boat.
The baby Pinky.
I've heard that described as that.
The baby pinky.
Ew. Like really? No.
Okay, the adult Pinky. That's what we should play. We should play New Choice. That would be fun. Whoever wants to be the referee can be the referee, and then Ranger and I and whoever the hell else is on the stream, I don't fucking paying attention. Anyway, we just talk, and then the referee is like, "I don't like that last thing that you said. New choice," and we have to come up with something else, and then we have to justify it. That would be great. No, okay.
New choice for that game?
No, you just
That's
keep
the game,
saying
is New Choice.
You just like me and Whopper start talking, and then you say new choice.
I know. I was saying new choice for another game.
Mm.
It's an improv game.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Oh
I
my gosh,
improv.
the chat is The chat's now, Ranger. Are you
know,
seeing
I'm
this?
not
Are you
even looking
seeing
at
this?
it.
I can't look at it. It's going to turn into another Porg thing. They know how to derail us. So, well, not that we really have any kind of format right now, so it doesn't
we're just
matter.
kind of just dicking around. I mean, I've been doing Galactic War.
New choice.
I've been doing Arena.
New choice.
I'm doing ship PvP.
New choice.
I'm masturbating.
All right, justify that.
What?
Well, I mean, I was looking at Porgs like Finn had suggested, and then one thing led to another. I mean, sometimes you gotta scrub one out. That's how the game works.
Awkward silence.
I know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on mute. I just gave a 30-second dissertation about something.
I'm just listening to that squeaky chair.
I know. I gotta get some.
That's Rangers. I've been fussing about that forever. I told him to get some
I gotta get some
for it.
WD-40.
That was me masturbating.
I think it would sound a little different. No, we say clit all day long, but as soon as I say masturbate, it's like, oh, well, awkward silence.
Okay, so does anybody have any? Oh, I have some more questions. Actually,
how about some questions?
I mean, do we want to do the questions?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're here for. I mean, we're kind of fucking around and stuff, but yeah.
Sure, why not?
What do we got, tits?
I'm looking. Hold on.
You said we had more questions.
I know. I got distracted. I'm sorry. I'm also getting a little bit tipsy, so I apologize.
Word.
Harley's little sister, who's giving up SWGOH for Lent?
Not me. Wait, what am I saying? I'm not even Catholic anymore, so.
I know, like, what are you?
Oh no, what happened?
I became an atheist.
Oh no, what happened?
What do you mean? Let's not go down this path.
At least that guy laughed.
This is not even. No, we're not going down this path.
Okay, I can tell a story if you want.
No. How about no?
Okay. All right.
Thane Tyrell question: why isn't anyone running a under the table server where players can place bets on outcomes in TW?
Who says they're not?
Yeah. How do you know? Have you researched? Have you Googled it?
Have you been to Taiwan?
I'm sure there probably is some.
I have. And Thailand. Let me tell you, the capital city lives up to its name.
It sure does.
Bangkok.
Bangkok.
This is a trannies that just have sex.
He's not lying.
You know from experience, Ranger?
Yeah, we do.
Military has its benefits. Let me just say that.
Yeah, it does. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Trannies.
How dare you, sir?
Huh? Oh, sorry.
So Jay Swizzy wants someone to say
so
something in
pissed.
chat.
Sure.
I don't want to read that because I don't like that word. So somebody else can read it.
What?
Jay Swizzy Swole said, "Can someone say?" Grim, you say it. Oh, ouchie! Ooh, ouchie! You say it.
Not by my phone.
Jay
Sorry.
Swizzy, get the hell out of here. No, we're not saying
Trying to
that.
get my kid back in bed.
No, you focus on you focus on the little one. We'll take, and when you're ready out, you just pop back in. No, we're not saying
Yum
that.
yum titties in my
No, we're
tummy,
not saying
tum,
that.
tum.
No. Wrong. You're totally wrong.
Too late.
Not doing that. It's totally wrong.
Felipe Minicucci. What's the best team on defense in TW and offense? That's his name.
I forgot the question because I was laughing. What's the question?
What is the best team on defense in TW and offense?
CLS
Resistance
teams are
on
good
offense?
Defense. Well, let's go defense. Oh, if you want to know, watch our territory war video. We only covered like 6 or 7 teams that you can use on defensive offense, right? You want to use Phoenix on defense. CLS team, the best CLS team I found And Loki will back me up on this if he wasn't out gambling right now and left me by myself, same as Grande. And Finn, who's sleeping right now. CLS, OG Han, Old Ben with Captain Solo and Ahsoka Tano. Fulcrum is really good on defense. Your First Order teams with Zetas on Kylo Ren and Mass is really good. Phoenix, I already mentioned. Zol teams are really good on defense, and because that dodge is a pain in the ass. I mean, that's for offense. You want to go Zeris Kenobi. You want to go, let's see, Jedi Ray if you have her. That's really good. Resistance is good on offense. So is Rogue One. So that's 8 teams you can kind of dick around with.
Hey.
I agree.
Dimasu wants to know, why is IP the hardest faction to gear in the entire game?
He clarified it's Imperial Troopers.
Oh,
it's because they all use the exact same gear. That's why.
Yeah, it's kind of like the old Corbante Horrors that is known as the Phoenix team. A lot of characters, you know, really it comes down, it's not so much a faction thing. I just think it's a lot of characters that are offensive, which is the Corbantes. It's really outrageous if you think about it. How many Corbantes you need with not just Corbantes themselves, but Corbantes and stun guns, right? It's crazy how many you need to do so many characters in this game, right?
Yeah, here's another question though. Where do they put all these things?
Your guess is as good as mine. Shit, if I know.
You know, where are you putting this 150 stun cuffs?
Stun cuffs.
Oh, I get it.
Are a little bit behind Corbantes. Corbantes are really outrageous. Stun cuffs are, I would say, number 2, as just the amount of stun cuffs you need is a little bit behind the amount of Corbantes you need. You know, getting characters from gear 9 and gear 10 to 11 and vice versa. It's crazy how many Corbantes you need for certain characters. I mean, I was looking at it just for Ahsoka. Let's see. Ahsoka, Kylo Ren Unmasked, Old Ben, and Captain Solo is like, let's see, 350, like 600 Corbantes. I mean, that's crazy. You know, I mean, no other gear is like that in the game. It's a little overinflated and it's a little ridiculous. You know,
and what's always for sale in the cantina?
Yeah,
exactly.
But there's well, hold on. In cantina, what are you talking about?
Not the cantina, the shop thing.
What shop?
Yeah, they make these resources. They encourages you to spend money so you don't have to constantly farm for a year and a half to gear up 2 characters.
That's not true, because the problem is with, like, say, Guild Store. There's characters in there that you still need, right? You know, you need General Stark or Colonel Stark, and you need, you know, some of the other characters that are in there. So Guild Store's out. You can use your territory battle ones. That's not a bad one to use unless you want to go for certain characters for certain pieces for Gear 12. The only really viable one is the Shard Shop, but you only get 6 at a time. So, I mean, and you only get, like, at most, say, 20 when you do the events. So, I mean, when you need 600 and you're only getting per week maybe 40 to 60, it makes it really hard to gear up characters. But I mean, it's smart because they want
to spend money to get them.
I know it's a business, but it's still. I mean, a lot of people, they don't want to spend money on gear. I mean, you can see spending money on character shards, right? But gear is a whole other thing. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, think about 50 Carbantes in the Shopee thing is $10. And that's just for one slot,
right? On
your gear. I mean, that if you break it down like that, it just seems
a little daunting.
Odd that I ever spent money on this game. I'm not frowning at people that do, but when I looked at it like that, I was like, why the fuck am I doing this?
I don't do it anymore.
I can spend $10 on.
You know, with the crystals I get from Arena, I'll spend money on, say, like, salvage pieces, you know, like MK3s or stun cups, right? But once in a while I may buy a piece if I'm like a character's one piece away from like 10 or 11. But other than that, it's like, good Lord. It's really absurd. Like, it's smart. I got to give it to them. It forces you to spend crystals, if you don't want to wait. And sometimes you can't wait. But, it's like, sweet Jesus. It's really crazy how many Corbantes are really just out there that are just like crazy.
I'm gearing up Kenobi right now, and I look at it, I'm like,
oh my God, Kenobi?
Yeah.
Him and CLS are outrageous, the amount of Corbantes you need for those two suckers.
Well, at least I got whoever CLS is. That's the Luke Skywalker, right?
Yeah, Commander Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, I got him the gold.
Nice.
Yay!
And
I don't know what to do with him.
Oh, hell, you use him in all kinds of places.
Well, no, I don't know what to Zeta.
So his first one you want to Zeta. Oh, I can't. Let me pull it up. Give me a second. Is
I know Commander Luke is so old hat.
No, he's not. He's still very viable.
Okay. Good.
You want to? Which one is it? Not his leader. You can get away with his leader being a Mega. You're fine. It binds all things. Then the next one's you want to Zeta.
That's CLS. He's talking about old.
Which one? CLS, right? He said CLS, right?
Oh, yes. I thought you were talking about old.
Yeah, it binds all things.
Ben.
No, old Ben that's a luxury Zeta.
So I have enough for 3 Zetas, and I have like 100 Omega Mats. So I just should I do R2 and Luke?
Number crunch is one, and then it binds all things, and then the I just got off of his screen. What is it called?
This is good information for the chat as well. In case you're I'm not just
learn
some
control.
Ass.
So those are the first 2 Zetas you want to do.
Do you have Han?
Oh yeah, do you have OG Han?
Yeah, I have him Zeta.
Yeah, so it binds all
but
things on Luke.
He's only at gear 10.
Well, yeah, but you can get him up in his Zeta, and the real thing is you want to gear him up to 12 and put that bayonet piece on him, because he'll just decimate people in arena. He hits like just ungodly. So
which actually brings it. Another question is: does Han have to be fast?
Yes.
Fuck. All right.
I mean, not super fast, but you want to get him over 200.
All right. Well, then I have to move mods around, which I'm not going to do.
Well, not right now, but if you're playing the game, you will. I mean, I don't have my Han super fast. I mean, because really it comes down to a coin flip at the start of the match, because he gets to stun somebody right off the bat, right?
Right.
And when you're facing Jedi Ray teams, that 5th piece that's not part of the Jedi training Ray kind of, that's not General Kenobi. It's usually like an OG Han or a Thrawn or somebody like that. You just stun them and then rock and roll.
And what about Luke? I have him at like 208 with an offensive and crit chance set on him.
That's fine.
Or does he need something?
You want him?
Does he need tenacity?
No, all offense. I went crit damage. I mean, my mods are a little weird on him. I just went the fastest mods I had for Commander Luke. I mean, I got him like 246 speed. So, but I haven't really done anything with Luke in a while. So, because I've been running Jedi Training Ray. Tits, don't be jelly. I heard that, Tits. It's not my fault.
Salty.
Why are you salty?
Because I don't have Jedi Training Ray.
Oh no.
I know. It's sad.
It is kind of sad.
Mourn for me.
No, I feel really bad. Can't you tell because my voice went up like half an octave?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sounds legit.
No, it really is. I want to try and comfort you. Can I how about a poem?
Sure.
I'll think of one in a minute.
Again, I'm afraid.
There's nothing I never do anything to intentionally embarrass people.
So not true. So not true.
It's 100% accurate. Let's find you a consoling poem.
How about now?
Why? Here you go. Here's a sweet one.
No,
it really is.
Yeah, how about no? Here, I'll say it in Spanish. No.
Why not?
Why?
El no.
Por favor.
This is a haiku.
I don't care if it's from. I don't care if it's from India. I don't care.
Entitled "Sartre was right."
No. What about
Quiet
no? Do
night
you not
alone.
comprehend, Whopper? No.
Wishing you were here with me. Damn, Sartre was right. See, that was nice.
That's not what you're gonna say, Whopper. You
That
totally
was
pulled
precisely what
straight
I
out
was
your ass.
I'm reading it from my blog. You want me to link? You want me to link it to you?
You can link it. I still don't believe you.
So that's actually a very good segue to a question.
Sure.
One of the questions was, let me find it. Where can we find out more about Whopper? Where can we get more Whopper?
That's a good point. Did you actually send that to me, Pastor? You're such a douche.
Yeah, I fucking sent it to
you.
So how do I join the Pastor Whopper Pants fan club from Darth Hideous? And then Kevin Rehack asked, where can we find more of Whopper?
Yeah,
I'm a lone wolf.
You've got some stuff on. You got to have some stuff on YouTube or something, where like shows and stuff.
No, why would I do that?
Somebody's got to record you. Get the fuck out of here! Come on.
Okay.
Why would you do that?
You can go and find me if you want. If you knew who I was, you can go and find me.
Really?
I'd watch.
Yeah, I'd love to see your stand up, man.
To be honest, I would be surprised if you're not on Comedy Central.
Seriously.
I would like to see like the facial expressions and the hand gestures to go along with these jokes because I feel like they're probably really good.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but you are kind of funny. I mean, I'm just throwing that out.
Oh, I'm real flattered.
Newsflash.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
if it wasn't for my rosacea, I would be blushing.
Hey, I'd come to your shows, man.
I would
freaking
too.
Awesome.
So is it going to be a big secret?
Come.
Wait, is it Ouchie? What was that?
Is it going to be a big secret?
Nachos and beer.
The identity?
Yeah, he doesn't want to share.
I will tell you all about myself if you want. Anything you want to know, just let me know.
Yeah, where
that
can we
might
find
be
you on
like
YouTube?
another stream.
Huh?
Yeah.
Where can we find you on YouTube? That's what people want to know.
Really? I find that shocking.
It's not shocking.
As many shows as I think you've done, I find it hard that your stand-up has never been recorded.
What's funny is that you think that I do stand-up.
You told me you do shows.
I never said I did stand-up. I said I did shows. Doesn't mean I'm doing stand-up.
Okay, what kind of shows are you doing if it's not stand-up?
Improv.
I work for a company that, number one, does corporate training, does conventions, and I MC these events, and I also perform in these cities whenever I feel like it, because the owner of this company is some guy that knows people. I will get booked at certain places and I will do stuff. But as a touring comedian, I am most certainly not, nor do I want to do that again.
But when they book you do stand up.
When I did it, it was long before the time of YouTube, because as Tits McVenom pointed out, I am old. And I was doing stand up when it was still vaudeville.
Okay.
And we barely had talkies.
I tried. So let's get back to some more Star Wars questions.
Way to go, Whopper Pants.
Okay, I'm lying.
I know you are, but
all right, I'm lying.
Question from Nathaniel Miller. Trying to prep my Imperials for 7-star R2. I have Thrawn, Palp, Tart, Snow, and Storm. What gear level for it? I feel like we already do this answer.
Did that one? Yeah, it's gear 9, right? I thought
we
said
we
that.
did. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm all jiggity right now. Did that one? Okay. Question from Hans Omar von Harold Duarte.
I cannot believe I couldn't say that this morning. He kept sending us questions for Jedi Academy. I was like, we'll just call you Hans.
Is that the villain from Die Hard?
Hans Omar von Harold Duarte. Question: could you guys explain a bit more how does Crouching Rancor guild platoon search work, and how to use it to help your guild?
Oh wow, that's probably something better asked in the Discord.
Yeah, I'm not familiar enough with that to really help you with that. That's a great question, but come to our Discord and ask that, because there are actual people that use it, that are guild officers, guild leaders, and stuff like that, that could give you a better answer. Since I'm neither, I can't really send you. I don't know the answer, but I can direct you to our Discord, which will give you the correct answer. That's a great question.
I'm sure Finn would know.
Oh,
that is a really good question.
No.
Sorry,
I only use Crouching Rancor for mod stuff.
I don't even use it for that, but that's because I've had Grande in my ear so much that it's just like, like if I start putting a mod on, like I hear Grande in the back of my mind, like, what the hell are you doing? Use a basic.
I use Crouching Rancor on my girlfriend.
Oh. Now that's a haiku.
Do you even know what a haiku is?
Nope. I'm retarded.
That explains that.
I mean, other than it's
5,
Japanese
7,
poems,
5,
it's 5,
my
7.
friend.
Yes, I know what it is, you numbskull.
Wow.
Sorry if this has been already mentioned from
I'm
Alan.
joking. I don't have a girlfriend. Yes, I cracked a smile after that. I'm sorry. Keep going.
You're a good peep swapper.
If this has already been mentioned, I'm sorry, but do we have any idea when the PALP rework might be happening? I see we have a PALP event coming up soon. Was it like the end of Feb, if it's going to happen, right?
Yeah, I don't think anything's happening until the Game Changers go down to their event. I mean, they might. It could be a separate event. Finn had kind of talked about that, but I don't really see anything major being launched before then. And maybe a character just to kind of whet our appetite a little bit. Something's happening. We know Cozy was kind of teasing it, but at this point, with the 9 million rumors that are out there, I've just thrown my hands up like, I don't know. Yeah, seriously.
Well, see, for me, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, continue your thought.
Well, I was going to say, for me, I seriously don't think they're going to do the PALP rework for quite a while. I think that this thing that they're going for in February is going to be First Order related.
Oh, you think so? Well, that's interesting.
What about the what's ahead? The unnatural thing.
See, maybe maybe they're doing some kind of legendary event with Vader's journey where they give a Zeta to Vader. I don't know. I seriously, I'm at a complete loss of what the hell is on their mind. I cannot fathom what that's going on in their brain. It's a great question. I just cannot give you a question.
Ooh, I have a question. So in Arena, I'm still running an old ass Sith team. Why is that funny?
That's so 1994.
I know.
Whopper
With
pants.
Darth Maul Zeta as a leader.
Yeah, okay, let's get rid of that team.
Palpatine.
Yeah, no, that's not going to work.
No. If I were to replace one of them with Commander Luke,
you have to replace all of them. Whopper pants.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You have R2 and CLS. That's two of the main cogs. Then you've got GK.
Yeah, but
so that's the third part of the wheel.
R2's only gear 9.
That doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Shit. Put number crunch on him. Do one on Luke. Do one on. Kenobi doesn't have any.
Do you have DN? Do you have Darth
Nihilus?
I do.
Oops, there's 4. And
only have 5 stars.
That's
though.
pretty much my team right now.
What is?
GK, Zaris, Darth Nihilus, R2.
Yeah.
And CLS.
I don't have Zaris, and I don't have Kenobi to any kind of level, which is meaningful.
Well, where's your Kenobi?
I just unlocked them for the hell of it.
Yeah, but it wouldn't take you long to get them. I mean, even at 5 stars with gear and mods, Kenobi's a beast.
What's the thing? I still have to put the Carbantes on them, so that means just to get to gear 8, I need like 150.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
You have Thrawn?
No.
He wasn't here for the Thrawn event. But even then, he could run Zaris. He's got a Zeta he could use on her. He can do Kenobi.
Yeah, I was busy not being a comedian.
You've got some possibilities there, but the Sith team, it's just not. It's not viable anymore because of the characters they've introduced. Unfortunately, it's decent in Territory Wars, but for Arena, I mean, there's 4 teams you're looking at that are kind of meta right now, with a few
Night Sisters.
Yes, Night Sisters.
Yes. I got one
with
right.
Mother Talzin, unless you're going to run a Saj with 2 Zetas with a weak zombie.
Jedi Ray.
Yes, Jedi Ray.
Yes.
With BB-8.
Yes.
CLS Titan Team, and then
I don't know that one. What is it? CLS Titan Team?
That's what they call it. It's just CLS with General Kenobi, R2, OG Han, and either Thrawn. That's the main one. I mean, there's some people still running the General Kenobi Zeras team with Nihilus and some other tunes. R2.
Tits is doing that.
Yeah, because
I listen.
I don't spend money on the game, so that's what I'm running with. I don't have JTR. I don't pay for shit.
Urban.
I don't have JTR, so and I don't have OG Han up yet. And Thrawn, I'm still working on him, so.
I have OG Han, you don't.
Oh, I have him. I have him, dear. I just don't have him geared up.
Oh, is that right? Doll shoes?
Yes, it is.
Oh no!
I have my OG Han geared and you don't.
I have that. I find that hard to believe when you were just talking about you don't have him geared.
I feel your anger, tits.
Look at my roster.
Focus.
You don't have Thrawn.
Oh shit!
I don't want that overgrown fucking Smurf anyway.
He's fucking badass. You do want him.
He's really good to go against the JTR teams.
All kinds of teams. He is
amazing. Really? Yeah. So,
if you want to know how amazing, check out the latest top 15 list with me and Cubs fan Han.
Which was an awesome video, by the way. I really enjoyed that one.
Cubs. I mean,
that's fantastic.
He's a good guy. You gotta check out his latest video with Arnold. But yeah, it was fun to do that. I want to do some more stuff with the good old Cubs.
I like Cubs. Yeah, it's fun.
Can I clarify on the question earlier about the EP and why I think it's first order?
Yeah,
and
go ahead.
That line in the patch notes, it doesn't just talk about the Empire. It talks about the dark side. The Knights of Ren are dark side force users.
No,
and they're first order.
Ren. They're not going to put Knights of Ren in. If they are, I will give you mad props, dude. I will come on the stream and be like, Grim is the man for calling that. I don't think they're going to release. I don't think we're going to see Knights. I see your reasoning, but I don't think they're introducing Knights of Ren until episode 9. Unfortunately,
that's entirely possible too.
But I do.
Stimpy, you idiot!
Why don't we just sit here and spend some quality time together? Yeah, Ren.
Powdered toast man.
It's log.
I still love
it gets heavy, it's wood.
Pastor, you could probably. Do you have Rex? I mean, Rex is still pretty viable. I mean, you could use Rex with if you have Nihilus and CLS. Throw the G or the 5-star GK in there,
and an R2D2 or Zeus.
And an R2D2. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that you'd be tippity top, but you'd be still climbing.
Yeah, he's a little bit on an older shard.
Oh,
yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's a really old shard, like super old.
I still think like a Rex League is still pretty decent right now. I mean, they're not great, but Rex is like what Ranger top 20 in
10.
meta, maybe still top 15 in meta.
He was between 5 and 10. I don't remember what position he was in.
Let me see.
That was quite a while back, wasn't it, Pastor?
What was
the last time you were hardcore into the game?
Yeah, I started losing interest in, I don't know, probably early 2017, and just coasted until I guess May, and then
actually Rex is number 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's number 5 right now, so he's still pretty decent.
No, I should I should really take more of an interest in this.
Yeah, you should.
Word.
No, I'm good.
All right. What's some other questions, Tits?
Octave Connections. That name. It's just something about it. Octave Connections. I just finished farming Dark Nihilus and Bays. What should I go for next? For hard node battles, that is.
I don't know what characters you're
Shore
missing.
Trooper?
Shore Trooper's one. Death Trooper. Oh wait, Death Trooper, does he have a hard node? No, I don't think he does.
Death Trooper is Cantina.
Cantina, right? Shore.
Krennic is a decent one.
Yeah, that's a bitch farm. God damn.
Yeah, that's a real big pain in the backside.
I would definitely say Shore Trooper.
Yeah, Shore's definitely one.
He's a
pretty damn
hard
good.
farm. And Veers.
If you're doing First Order, there's First Order Stormtrooper.
Right,
That guy's
First Order
pretty
TIE
good.
Pilot. But if you have all characters in there, focus on ships, Reaper, and Kylo Ren Shuttle. If you're good on characters, if not, then those are the characters we recommend. All right, what's next, Tits?
I was just thinking about too is the Wicket. Is Wicket on a hard node?
No, he's only
No.
he's
Okay.
still behind a paywall.
I was listening to Jedi Academy. That was somebody had brought up that Wicket's really good to focus on just for the Zetas.
Well, yeah, so that was from Warrior, and Warrior's logic on that is if you want to get ahead of when he becomes free to play, right? If you're investing, and you have to make this decision, but if you're at that point, maybe you can do it. Unless you really like Wicket, like, I don't know, Affinity. You use your crystals to get those shards for Wicket, and then when it becomes free to play, you're ahead of the curve. 4 to 6 weeks of farming Wicket ahead of if you don't already have him done, ahead of when he becomes free to play. That was his kind of logic. And he said he's a good character for battles and stuff like that. Not great, but it also helps you unlock the Zeta challenges, right? Once you get to, in 2 to 4 Zetas a month for that event is what he was kind of leaning towards.
Okay.
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 All right.
Next question.
Mm-hmm.
Jolly Pants, what do you think of the golden
Nice name.
eyeballs being the new Carbantes? There are 2 to 3 of them that take most
Yes,
characters.
they're a
12.
pain in the ass too. I just think Carbantes are more of a pain in the ass because you need way more. They're both 50, but the golden eyeballs pop up for gear 11 to 12. That's when you're like, and some 10. I mean, Jesus Christ. They're up there, but I still think Carbantes are that one's just like, damn.
Yeah, it also seems like those gold ones are easier to get than the Carbantes.
They're a
though.
little bit easier. The Carbantes,
I mean, they show up in more places.
Yeah, and the Carbantes are just, not that they don't show up in other places, but because you need so many multiples of them, right? You may have 1 or 2 that you need for a character from gear 11 to 12, right? But those Carbantes, 7, 8, 9, and even 10, you're just like, sweet Jesus. What the... It's like... And if you've done CLS or you've done General Kenobi, you know what we're talking about. When you look on StarWarsSwolgaga.gg and you're like, oh, 600 Carbantes. Really? How about now?
Yeah, I'm on the first Carbante wall for CLS.
It's madness.
Sucks.
It's madness.
Question from Andrew Bruce. Do you guys ever get 2 Zetas, or is that like the 10 mil credit Blue Moon occurrence? I just got 2 Zetas just now.
I just got 2 Zetas myself. I had a Zeta and then a Zeta and an Omega. I just did it live on the stream. Some days, I've had times though, it's like Sunday and Monday, it's like 0 and 0. And I cried.
I don't know. Am I the only one that is actually rooting to get Omegas instead of Zetas?
Oh, yeah.
No, I need Omegas really bad.
Everybody's Omega poor. I mean, Jesus. But
guess how many I have?
How many do you have? You have 100.
30.
I have 101.
Oh my God.
Wait till you start investing.
You are
in
a
them,
bad person.
Never.
You're a bad man, Whopper Pass. You're a bad man.
I want to be better than
You know
everyone
what I
else.
want for my birthday?
at
Is
Omegas.
Omegas.
I'll give you. Oh, you want some Omega? I'll give them to you. You can have all of them.
You know, like if I get Omegas, I'm like, oh yeah. If I get a Zeta and no Omegas, I'm like, ah. Oh.
I mean, if I get Omega, I'm not displeased, but you know, you want those Zetas. You know, so I'm working on Colorado Masked, and I think I just got 2 more, so I'm at 15 out of 20. You know, so yeah, okay.
You're picking a good character to put him on, though.
Oh yeah, I'm doing double Zeta on him. I mean, leader.
Who is that? Who?
Unmasked Kylo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm MKai Cheddar, whatever Comlink from Gear 10 for him.
I should probably start farming him soon.
He's amazing. I'm going to do him. My farming mode is finished.
I have to finish Sith Assassin.
That's okay.
And Sith Trooper.
I have Sith Assassin. I have Sith Assassin at speed 260, and you. By the way, Ranger, can you contact someone at CGEA and ask for permission for me to divvy up my Omegas to the 3 of you right here, right now?
They will not do it. I already know, so I'm not even going to bother. Even though I have contacts, it ain't happening. So
that sucks, man.
I know.
'Cause I would so give my Omegas to you guys because I don't give a fuck.
Could you imagine the black market there would be if they would let you do that stuff?
Market of color. Market of color. It's 2018.
Sorry.
Could you imagine the illegal illicit market that we could use those for?
Yeah.
Yeah, like one Omega is freaking $40.
Oh, the
like the Zeta oh my gosh.
Well, you
Zeta
remember back in the day
trade.
of the MMORPG games, you had all the Chinese farmers that were literally, all they did is they had people that, and they still probably do this in some capacity, where all they do
102.
They log in, they farm gold, and then they collect it and they sell it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, imagine that existence. You can't even enjoy the game. You just exist to farm. So the people you're working for, pay you nothing to sell other
gold
players.
Farmers, man.
Right, gold farmers. And you would see them all the time. And I love being on a PvP server. We should just destroy those fools. Like, oh, we found one. And we would just camp their ass.
Bot hunters.
Oh yeah, we would.
I've done that many times.
Yeah, wow, we were notorious for that. I remember we did that in all the games we played. We just used to just decimate those idiots. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Brad Woods, Ranger J, 1999. How many stages have you completed? Was he thinking about when you were doing TB?
Yeah, I mean, we've done all of them. Let's see. I got the special mission. I did 6 for 6 in the South. I did 6 for 6 on the Rogue One mission, and then I tried to do the team that.
That was over 10 minutes ago. Granted, that question came up 10 minutes ago.
I think that's the what 114 of 114 question or something like that.
Could be. I think I did 112 out of 114, something like that. So. I apologize for that last mission. I went 4 for 6 because I was trying to use the same team as Loki. A little bit under geared. I thought maybe it could work, but I'm a little bit under geared for that. But I was kind of curious to see if I'd have the tunes or gear 10, gear 11. I thought maybe I can do it, but not quite. They got to be a little higher. Word. All right. Any other questions, Tits?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Ouchie had to go silent, so I had to say, no problem, Senator.
She's working on the clit thing, so.
Let's see. Brad Woods also wants to know, do you think our energy will go up to 300?
No. Next.
Oh, that would be so nice.
It would be nice, but it ain't happening, so sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I have a question. The cantina, cantina energy, has that always been as slow to regenerate?
Always been 6 per hour. Yep.
Wow.
Thane Kyrell, oh my gosh, you little shit troll.
What did he say this time?
He says Miss McVenom doesn't know the pain of the Carbonti crunch since she doesn't have enough gear to hit the Carbonti wall.
Wow.
I know. He hit so hard below the belt.
I think it's time for some kung fu fighting.
I think so too. And thank you very much. I have hit a Carbonti wall. My GK is almost to gear 12. I'm just waiting for that last star so that I can hit that gear 12.
That's brutal.
And my CLS is gear 12.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
That's right. And they're modded correctly.
So
thanks to El Grande Patrone.
That's right. So how about now?
How about now?
I was going to come to your defense, Tits, but I was on mute.
Oh, okay.
Well, the opportunity passed you by. Next question, please.
No more questions. I'm waiting on new ones.
All right. Get your questions in now. We're about to close shop for the evening. They're drinking a whole bottle of whiskey. Jesus, what's wrong with me?
You lush.
I know. But, I work out, I diet, I take care of myself. Saturdays when I cut loose. I think I'm entitled,
Oh, she said, catch you soon, Clit Supreme Court Justice.
How
about your raid, Han?
Miss McFadden. He didn't say
You were
tits.
talking about, he was obviously talking about GK and CLS. So you can't, throw in another third variable in there.
Word.
Oh, actually, I have a question for you guys. What do you guys think of Hermit Yoda? I'm going to be unlocking him as soon as territory battles.
He's really good. If you run him with OG Han, Luke, Admiral Akbar, and Thrawn, that team is pretty damn solid. God, he just starts buffing and, it's you got to understand how that team works and how to counter it or you will get destroyed. I mean, it's really dynamite.
What was the team again?
So you want Hermit Yoda with Admiral Akbar, CLS, OG Han, and Thrawn. And I'm telling you, that thing is a pain in the ass to deal with. It makes me want to farm Hermit Yoda. I only got 3 characters left to unlock, and that's Imperial Pro Droid, Yoda, and Wampa, right? And I've been investing everything into gear. However, it makes me want to start focusing on Yoda. I'm really considering it because he is such a little badass.
Yeah, I was tempted to use my Echo. I was tempted to use my currency for gear and everything too, but then I was thinking about as far as characters go, I need more.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence about Wampa. He's really good, but Yoda, for me, seeing him in the arena shard that I have, I mean, I can beat it, but you have to really understand the mechanics of how it is. And even then, sometimes RNG gets you. It's a tough team to beat. That team is pretty damn potent. Of course, you need the gear on Yoda, and you need the mods, right? You want him fast as piss. But yeah.
Sweet. Now I'm looking forward to it even more.
So, number 1, what's up, Dextronic? He said hello. How you doing?
Hey.
He's just popped in the chat. Darren Cullup is his name, but his game name is Dextronic. The other question is from Harley's little sister. If you were a new player just starting the game, would you go with the usual process of getting characters or buy the new ones that are available?
We have a whole video that Finn broke down and we did where he has tags and everything that we did that you can go and check out, and it'll help you. If you're a new player, check it out. It's all tagged. So if there's a specific question for each area that you want to, you can just hit it and it'll take you to that part of the stream. We did 5 days of stream, but we kind of did that where he put it together, and it's all time stamped, so you can go and check it out. So that would be a big help to you if you're a new player.
Huge help. It's such a great.
Oh yeah. I wish I would have had it when I first started.
Me too.
Yeah, it's funny. We were kind of reminiscing the other day, me, Grande, and Finn, and we were like, remember when we didn't have anybody telling us anything? We had to figure this shit on our own. And that's why back in the day we had done a new player guide, but it was really outdated because so many changes had come forth. So we're like, we need to do another one. And then Finn's like, well, let's do an hour stream. I'm like, okay. And then we did it, and then people were like, you should put all this together with timestamps. So God bless Finn, he did it. And now people are saying, well, you should have started from scratch. And we're like, oh my God. So we're like, we just threw our hands up. Like, that's enough information for you, you know?
Well, before you guys released this new one, I think the one just before that was like 8 months old.
Right.
So it was bad information.
So, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Tits.
Go for it. I'm taking a drink.
My other non-Thane troll just said, Tits McVenom, your GK should be modded differently under Xeris. Well, Nathaniel, I got my mod help from Grande Patron, who I would say is probably the best mod person in the game.
And
my mods aren't
kicking ass.
My mods aren't exactly great mods. They're just shitty all around, and so that's probably the best that he could throw together for me, and it took me up to the top 20. So they're still pretty decent. If you have other suggestions, I'm willing to listen. Won't say that I'll take it, but I'll listen to it.
And after Grande bites your head into millions of pieces, good luck.
Yeah, kind of be like, don't you listen to anybody else.
You should see what out she just put in chat.
Who's the other? And Harley's little sister said I keep calling him she. I don't know why. But are the new characters better to just buy outright?
No.
So we still want you to go to the guide and watch the guide as a new player. But
Listen,
it just really depends on what your budget is, and then, like
if you want to invest money, Harley's little sister, and you can afford it, who are we to say anything? I do say this: if you're going to invest money, invest in chromiums as a new player. Why? Because you get the most bang for your buck with chromiums, because you don't have anything, right?
Yeah.
So any character that pops in there from the chromiums is going to be a benefit to you, right? For a player like Tits or someone that's been playing a long time, I'm less inclined to have them go to chromiums, because again, you could get stuff that you really don't need, that you may already have finished, right? Not that the shard shop's bad, but I mean, you're just kind of losing out on your investment. Now, newer characters. So here's the thing about newer characters. My suggestion is you watch all the Game Changers, us, and other places that will tell you about the new characters and what we think about them, right? I'm not talking legendary characters stuff. I'm talking about characters you can buy. There's really no character out there other than maybe, say, like Night Sisters, like Mother Talzin, that you may want to invest in, that is worth the investment. But then again, just have a plan. Watch some guides, figure out who you're going to farm, watch our guide, and then just stick to the plan. The thing that happens to new players all the time, and we've done tons of roster reviews to prove this, they get pulled in so many different directions that they don't. I mean, they have all these characters that are 4 stars that have nothing on them and are nowhere near where they need to be, because they keep stopping what they're doing and going somewhere else because the new shiny object is in front of them. And they spend some money. Even a dolphin spending some money here and there to get some characters to 3 or 4 stars. And they're like, but I've got this character. Great, they're 3 or 4 stars. Most characters do not work at 3 or 4 stars. Some do, but most do not. So come with a plan, come with a game plan. If you're not sure, just come to Discord and ask. You know, that's why we have the community. We got, over 700 people in our Discord alone that will be more than glad to help you and guide you on what you need to do.
I can attest to this advice.
No, you can't.
Because long ago, I asked both Grande and Ranger.
That's true.
About my teams, and they set me up for success. And for many, many months, I was in the top 5 of my server, surrounded by Asians. And as we know, Asians love to populate the top of servers.
I knew it. Oh, Jesus.
No, that's 100% accurate.
You're not wrong, but
I know I'm not wrong. I'm absolutely right. I'm looking at my server right now, and it's the same people that were at the top of my server when I was playing. But in terms of the advice, they give wonderful advice, and they do it succinctly, and they do it in a way that you can understand, where you are not being pulled into multiple directions. You actually have a direction in which to go in. And it's a linear progression. They give you linear advice, and that is that's what I would recommend, that you listen to Ranger and Grande, and maybe and Tits. You should always listen to Tits.
No, don't listen to me.
No,
I really don't know what I'm talking about.
I
really don't.
I'm a bootlicking sub slave. I will listen to you.
I mean, as a new player, I can give you a perspective of what mistakes I made and how like I have improved past mistakes from them. But like I'm still learning the game, and I learned so much from these guys. But as far as like that, she said, Harley's little sister asked about like Ren Unmasked. Would he be a top character for him now? Like what Ray said, have focus. Like if you know exactly what team you're trying to build, and then a pack comes available, or you see that option to buy them and you really have the money to spend, then buy them if that's the focus that you're going with. But you really need to have like an idea in your head of what you want to build.
Yeah, like she just asked about Kylo Ren and Mass. Great character for First Order. Do you have the other First Order characters to supplement and make Kylo Ren and Mass work and the Zetas? I mean, if you want to get a First Order team and you're farming that, maybe invest in that. But if you're not doing that and that's not part of your build, then why focus on that? Focus on another team. I mean, we've had people say, our recommendation is to get Phoenix. Why do we always say start off with Phoenix? Well, because it's a great team. It gives you, it's one of the teams you'll need for territory battles. It's good in territory wars. It helps you get not only Thrawn, but it also will help you unlock the Emperor, and you get 2 pieces for the Yoda event, right? So you've got rebels that are, that go in different areas, helping GW, all that stuff. That's why we laid it out on a new video. That's the first thing. Then go farm an Empire team. Maybe you do troopers. I mean, that's a viable way to go. So now you have a light side team and a dark side team that can give you different areas. But you play the game the way you want to play it. If there's some characters that you want and you want to invest in, go for it. I'm going to tell you right now, if the Sith Triumvirate or Revan came out today, I'm spending some money because that's my favorite character, but when you reach a certain stage, if you stay the course and you just farm characters and you stick the course, they'll start unlocking and they'll start giving you more flexibility to do certain things. But as long as you start think team comps and things that which you will need for different aspects of the game, right? If you want legendary characters, those are 2 characters you'll need: Master Yoda, Thrawn, Emperor. They're good characters. Thrawn's an amazing character. You definitely want Thrawn. Let's say you want Bb8. Well, what do you need to get Bb8? Get those characters set up. If you want, R2-D2, well, you're going to need Farm Boy Luke, you're going to need Princess Leia, you're going to need Stormtrooper Han, you're going to need Old Ben. You got to think about that and then say, okay, that's what I want. That's what I'm going to farm. That's how it works.
Okay. Good answer.
Oh, actually, one thing I want to chime in on is if Kylo Ren Unmasked, you can get away with using him as a poor man's Thrawn if you don't have Thrawn yet.
Yeah,
because that halt really skill is pretty much fracture.
Yeah, I mean, he stuns, he does a lot of stuff, but I mean, there's so many characters as a new player that will give you more benefits. I mean, his ship is good, he's a good character, but in Cantina, there's other characters that are better, that'll get you more bang for your buck, I think, in the long term as a newer player than Kylo Ren Unmasked. Again, you play the game the way you want to play. If you really want Kylo Ren Unmasked because you've seen the movie, whatever reason, and you just sort of love the character, get him.
Yeah, do what's fun for you.
Yeah,
but
it's
Phoenix,
all about having fun.
Go Phoenix, though.
And you can farm different. I mean, get your Phoenix up and you're like, I really want Kylo Ren Unmasked. Well, then get Kylo Ren Unmasked. There's no right or wrong reason. We're just trying to save you the headache of later on where you're trying to do arena, which is like the most important thing you should focus on. If you want to be a casual player, then forget everything I'm saying. But if you want to be somewhat competitive and be in a guild and do things and have characters that'll make it easier to do Rancor and heroic AT and be effective in territory wars and territory battles, these are the things that you need to kind of consider.
And whatever you do, do not gear 12 in Zeta Clone Wars Chewbacca.
No, don't do that.
Fuck.
Brad Woods had a question. What toon teams seem to have the best synergies? To me, it seems like mixed match teams have better synergies. I disagree with that because I think Phoenix, to me, has the best synergy. I can auto better than I can actually play them on my own.
So
could work on that.
So if you look at the game in different aspects, what do you mean by synergy? If you're looking at arena, yeah, different characters and different setups have synergy, right? Night Sisters by themselves have synergy, right?
Resistance by themselves have synergy,
right?
Imperial Troopers and so on and
have
so forth.
Synergy, but for different aspects of the game, right? So you got to define what you mean by synergy. If you're talking about arena, then you just look at the meta report, and then you can kind of see that it is mix and match, right? There's no one all-encompassing team other than Night Sisters, right? And even then, some people are using General Kenobi and Xeris in that team and other things. You know, there's no right or wrong answer, but teams by themselves, if you look at, say, territory battles or territory wars, which has become a big thing. Don't look at raids, because raids, I've got a whole mishmash of shit that I use to clear raids. But if you look at territory wars, territory battles, First Order team with Kylo Ren and Mask, really good. Phoenix, really good. Rogue One, really good.
Resistance,
really good. You're right. You're absolutely right. I mean,
I know. I'm about to get Finn up to 6 stars next
Zeta
week.
Finn with that team on offense is really good. Jedi Training Reign with her Resistance team is really good. And by that,
Sith.
I mean Sith is good on defense.
Yeah, it is.
With Sith Trooper and stuff. So there's a multitude of teams. You have to define the context of what do you mean by synergy. In arena is a whole different thing. You want meta, which is mean most effective tactical advantage. What characters give me the best benefit to be the best in arena? And there's 4 teams that are out there right now. If you want to know, just go to StarWarsGalaxyHeroes.gg and you can look at the meta report and you can break down the different teams that people are using and give you an idea of what is effective.
I love that site.
Welcome to the chat, Sith Lord. He's been playing.
We know Sith Lord. Yes, we know who he is.
Sith Lord, get Borderlands 2, so you can play with me later.
Okay.
Wait, which Sith Lord is this?
The Sith Lord.
Sith Lord Stu?
No, not Stu. Stu's doing his guitar thing. I still follow him on YouTube and talk to him once in a while. He's doing good, but he's not playing the game anymore.
Good for him.
Check out his guitar stuff, man. It's really good. He's a bad.
I met the fucking guy. I don't need to check anything out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Whopper.
he was in Boston with Zoe and.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Walking. Yeah. And Mollywop.
Oh yeah.
Urban Blaster.
Urban, yeah.
Blaster.
Yeah, we went to Boston. We hijacked.
I still remember when you were
last
sending me
5
those
minutes
messages, Whopper.
What's that?
About Zoe.
Oh, fuck that. You know, I figured out, I finally have a good metaphor for Mardi Gras. And it's like having 200,000 Zoe Fays all in one place, except with smaller tits.
Sounds awful. I don't know who that is, but it sounds awful.
Zoe is a great guy. Much like me, in small quantities.
Yeah. Because I think I was trying to have you guys all on at the same time, but that fell apart that night. You guys were all hooked up and stuff.
Well, and you were drunk as shit.
Well, yeah, but that's besides the point. You guys just were anywhere near to being able to do it.
No, I was. I'm the only sober one around. Yeah, like, let's smoke some pot and go hijack Ranger Stream. You walk in, you want to all right, whatever.
Jace Woodsy Swole. Real question this time. What are the top older rumors from previous years in game that turned out to be true? On the flip, what were some of the biggest false rumors? I know one rumor that turned out to be true was the Night Sister.
Yes.
Rework rumor.
Well, usually
which actually the dev said was not coming at all.
Right.
And then like 2 months later it did.
Right. So if you look at some of the stuff that have been like Anakin's ship and some other things
Dirty Liars.
You know, that have been there, never came to fruition, right? It's hard to say. I kind of look at usually the devs, and we've been right on with all the little teases that they put out, right? They've been pretty much, on the nose, and you can kind of tell what they're talking about. And we've been on like who you should farm and stuff. This one, it can go any direction. I mean, if you look at the thing with Palpatine when he's talking to Anakin and Revenge of the Sith with his little quote, great. Sith rework, maybe? Is it Emperor Palpatine? Is it Vader? I mean, I don't know what the hell they're going to do with this. It's a little bit more ambiguous about what it is they mean. So, rumors you just have to take it with a grain of salt, you know, because people will sometimes panic farm based off that. And as a free-to-play, I understand, because as a free-to-play, you're like, oh my god, what do I do? But you just have to stay on target, guys. Just stay on target.
I remember one, and it caused a load of hubbub. Remember when Leia was Chromium exclusive?
Oh yeah.
And then word started to trickle out that she was going into shipments or whatever, and people were quitting the game and asking for refunds and shit like that, and it ended up being true, and a lot of people got pissed off because of it.
Yeah, because they'd spent all that money.
Masu still complains about it.
Yeah, that's how I got Leia. I got Leia through Chromiums.
Yeah.
I didn't get no free Leia. Fuck.
Oh.
It's a very, very sad day. And then she died.
It's a sad day for Canada and therefore the world. All right. Any more questions, Tits?
Question: Who has the best? This is from Danilo Papayas.
DP.
That means double penetration.
No, that's what you made it to be. I didn't say anything about that.
But you have to specify the orifice.
Who has the best synergy? Who has the best synergy with Thrawn? My guess is Shore Trooper, but what do you think?
Well, yeah, Shore Trooper. I mean, if you're using, go ahead. If you want to answer this, Grim, go ahead. I can hear you.
There's one of the meta teams out right now that is a Thrawn-led team with Shore Trooper, Death Trooper, Krennic, and Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
It beats the current meta.
It's really
so there's
good.
lots of synergy there.
You got the gear and you got the mods. That team is explosive. So, all right.
Okay.
One more question, and then we're gonna end it.
Abaya Baznot. That one I can't pronounce.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, it is. Abaya Baznot.
I think it's pretty close.
Who is the baddest and hardest hitter, hands down?
Mike Tyson.
I'll dominate him. I'll eat his children.
I would say hardest hitting is
OG Han.
No, all their hits, their specials, and everything would be Darth Nihilus. He pretty much one shot you.
No, OG Han overall damage with that bayonet is explosive because he could. God Lord,
he can do it right off the bat.
Right, it's just like, oh, triple tap, bam, bam, bam. You're like, what the hell just happened? You know. And he could do it right off the bat. That's the thing about OG Han. He could wipe out a character like that. Especially your characters that are not tanks. He really knocks the snot out of them.
I guess I'm just not seeing it yet because on my shard, I have not had any trouble with any team.
Well, wait till it starts happening to you, Titch. You're like,
it's so hard.
I mean, when you have
my R2 just evaporated.
Yeah, what happened?
Butterbean is a good choice, Darth Idios.
Butterbean, Jesus Christ. Yes, that is Raid Han. Raid Han Gear 12 with at least the bayonet is a monster because he gets past the armor and stuff. And characters that do not have armor, like a General Kenobi, who he does hit hard on, he really hits the snot out of them. If you've ever seen your R2 or Bb8 just get decimated in like one turn from OG Han, when he does his attack and he does 3 hits, I mean, he could hit for 35 plus easily each hit, and your character's done. I mean, he is a monster. That's why you see him as part of the meta. He's definitely one of the best characters out there. All right. So let's end the stream there. All right, let me do my little spiel. Thank you, everybody, for being on tonight. Really, really super duper appreciate it. Big shout out to everybody, first of all, who was in the streamer chat that was here. We had 100 people. We still got 80 people. Can you believe that, Tits? We got 100 people.
I
80.
can't. Like, it's almost 2 a.m. for me.
I know.
I
But
can't
it's
believe
Saturday.
it.
Tomorrow's the Super Bowl. We're not doing anything.
That's
right?
loyalty.
Yeah, I love our fans. They're amazing.
You guys are great.
Yeah. We are great. Shut your pie hole, Whopper.
I just said.
Yeah, you were being a little tongue in cheek there, weren't you?
No, I most certainly was not.
I know. But
why would I come back if I thought you guys weren't great?
I know.
Would you like to hear your own voice?
Oh, snap. Damn.
I'm teasing. Oh my gosh. I'm teasing.
Yeah, I have a great voice.
You do. I'm not even gonna lie. You do.
I have
right
a
through him.
really,
He didn't
really
even-
great
it didn't
voice.
even
I'm
hesitate.
funny. I'm smart. I'm kind of charming.
He's a 5 out of 10 on looks. You know? So-
Well, let's not go too far now.
All right, 4 out of 10.
You're still giving me way too much credit. You forget I was in a burning orphanage and got hit with a nail
That's
gun.
why
in
I
my
said
eye.
4 out of 10. I mean, scars, chicks dig scars. Swapper don't, you know.
I'm not an animal.
Working for
I'm
Kylo.
a human being.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh. If you like the stream and the videos on our channel, please make sure to give us a thumbs up and
Yes, that helps
subscribe.
get the video out there. Subscribe. Let's make sure we pimp everything, Tits. So we got
If
the store, right?
If you would like to support us, please use the super chat feature in the YT chat. You may need to use the desktop. Oh, this is my other spiel.
Oh,
You can
go for
also
it.
sponsor us using the sponsor button. This will allow you to donate monthly to help improve our stream and content, and we can get fun stuff in the chat with it. Also, you get access to the VIP Discord, and Saturday nights you can get invited onto the streams. Don't forget our new store, which I think Finn's got some pictures up
Yeah, he's
soon
working
of
on
us.
putting something together as a commercial. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
It's the Zazzle store. There's some really cool stuff. I have a cool hoodie and t-shirt and stuff. I think the link's down there, right? Don't we have the link
should be.
store
yeah,
there?
Yeah, Finn puts all that stuff in there.
Yeah. You finish the rest. I'm still learning it.
It's okay. You did really good. Also, we got the podcast that's going on. You can check us out on iTunes. We've got that going for us. If you were watching this later on, you can check us. You can download it and then listen to us on the podcast. If you'd like to donate and support the channel, we've got the support our channel button on the YouTube homepage. It goes directly to us. And everybody asks, what do we do with the money? We put it right back into the stream. We get better internet connection, better equipment, better mics. I'm working on getting stuff for Battlefront 2. That's the big exciting news coming out. I'll be doing some other Star Wars games hopefully soon. So waiting to get all that set up. I mean, I know we were going to do that a while ago, but being the college student that I am, Jesus. But yeah, we don't keep any of that money. I mean, I wish maybe someday Tits will be rich and famous so we can just buy hookers and blow. But I mean, right now we're not even close.
But not in that order.
Blowing hookers. I mean, we're not picky, right, Tits? I mean, we'll go with whatever we want. Right?
I'm fine with it. I'm also fine with boats and hoes as well. So either way.
Word. We'll have our own little like rap video, you know. We'll have Whopper and Speedo doing his rap, you know.
Thanks for Ouchie and Grim.
Yes. Thanks
and
for all
Pastor.
everybody. Yes, Pastor. Thank you, friend, for being on. We always love having you on, buddy. It's always a blast. Thanks to Ouchie. It was her first time. I hope she can be on more. We love having her on. No lady on day tonight, but we'll get her back on. Thanks for T Money for being here. Make sure you check out T Money and her stream, which is the Nerf Herder channel, which they stream every Thursday. They got some funny stuff there. It is very, very, very much adult rated. You think we're bad? Ooh, on Saturday nights? Lord in heaven. But it's a.
They make me blush. They can make me blush.
Yes, they do.
Hard.
My goodness, we got to get Whopper pants on there.
He would fit in really well there.
Tits, do it. Make that happen.
I'll make it happen, Captain.
That's what I'm talking about. And for us, we stream at least 3 days a week. Now, the exciting news, besides trying to get Battlefront going, so there'll be 2 fronts on that. That'll be on Xbox, hopefully, maybe soon. And then Finn's going to be doing some stuff in the afternoons with computers. So we're trying to get different versions of the game going so people can play with us at different times. The other thing too is we are going to be trying to do a lunchtime stream, an hour a day, where we just do just stream during lunch. So if you subscribe to the channel, you'll get the post, the notification. That's the best way to know about all this stuff is to do notifications and stuff. But we got a lot of stuff in the works, so stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff happening. Check us out on Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, when we do the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes weekly stream where we take all the news and notes. Usually we get a lot of stuff dumped on us either Tuesday or Wednesday, where we try to break it all down and tell you what it all means. Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern, is the Jedi Academy, where we're bringing the best and the brightest of YouTube and Game Changers on for you guys, where you can ask questions and get your questions answered. We've got Warrior, we had McMull on today, Mike, Turbo, Smithy D, if I can ever get him back on there again, and all kinds of guests like that we have on. So check that out. And then, of course, if you're watching this tonight, it's the RSG Saturday Night stream, where we're just going to get drunk, have fun, and let you guys cut loose and have fun in the chat. That's what it's all about. So
I have a theme song for your lunchtime thing already.
Well, get with us.
Sky rockets in flight.
Afternoon delight.
God fucking damn it, tits! I am old.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might end up.
Shut the fuck up, Grim.
You could just say it came from Acreman.
Thank Kyrell, just under $2 says Ranger. How about now? But BF2, it's we're working on it, buddy. I'm trying. I really am.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I love.
And that'll be where I will keep playing that game religiously all the time. Don't know how we're gonna work out everything, but we're working on it. So
hey, you got a donation.
I just said that.
I'll say it again.
I hope you didn't kill anyone I know for it.
I mean, I just acknowledged it. Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord. So thank you guys for being here. We're going to end the stream now. Love you guys. You guys take care of yourself. Enjoy the Super Bowl tomorrow. And remember, come to our Discord. If you got questions, it's the best place to come in there. We got the general chat where you can ask anything. We got the Q&A section. A lot of great stuff in there. And, we got links to all the other YouTubers in there, too, in the YouTube section. So check that stuff out, too. So everybody be safe, and we'll holler at you later. Peace.
Wolverines.